Thank you, mate.
You're in.
Are we live now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, give us a minute, and then it just went live. I didn't have my monitor on. I didn't know. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to an episode of High Rollers. Oh, we're back in the studio. Hey! More on that in a second. Thanks for joining us. I'm your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes, who definitely knew he was going. It was live.
Let's go live.
That was his.
I said, let's go live, and then in a minute, cut to. I thought it was going to do the starting soon.
That was this
Been on that
episode's
for
bit.
ages.
That was this episode's
We've
bit.
been
That was the bit.
live for
Da, 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 da.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, 11 minutes.
I thought it wasn't live. That's why I was confused. Anyway, we're joined by everyone this week. Hey, on this side we've got Ree, we've got Trot, and we've got Kim.
I'm back.
Now she's back. She's
She's
better.
it. I'm back.
No, she's better. Well, not infectious at least.
I'm negative. I've
Negative.
tested negative.
Yeah, we got Kim back, and then on the other side,
Multiple
we got Tom, and we got Katie. Trot's trying to write something in his iPad. He's going to do like a little message.
I've got the same shirt as
Gonna
you
say-
guys.
Can't
see
it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Tom and I are rubbish, and we forgot to wear our amazing new. It's going to be the first announcement piece of merch. What? Let's go. Oh, look at these three in their High Rollers Club, and then
We're in the club!
we're in the High Rollers.
yeah.
Everyone's in the High Rollers Club.
These feel nostalgic already. You know, they feel iconic.
Yep.
Almost. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Iconic.
you should join the club.
Yeah. This is literally, if you want to be a cool High Rollers fan, you got to get the High Rollers Club t-shirt to show you're in the High Rollers Club.
Obviously.
Yeah. Everyone's a member of the High Rollers Club if you want to be.
Except no imitations, all right? The only one available is on Fresh Merch. If you check out
.fm, freshmerch.fm, High Rollers Collection.
High
If
Rollers.
you've seen one that's kind of similar, don't.
No, you didn't.
No.
It's a
No, you
knockoff.
didn't.
Yeah, we're the one with the
this
baseball
fake one.
sleeves. Like
Yeah.
I've seen a lot that are short sleeved. No,
That's
this
not
is
accurate.
like
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
This
full
is the
baseball
OG.
sleeve. Yeah.
OG High Rollers Club shirt. OG High Rollers Club.
Yep. Yep.
Very
Yep.
legally
Limited
Original
supply.
property.
Yep.
limited supply.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be part of the club.
No.
Sorry.
You
You won't
know,
all fit on the table.
times are tough, but it's a cool shirt. Grab it if you can, if you want to. We'd appreciate it. Goes towards us, supporting us. Get it on High Rolls, like we mentioned, on Fresh Merch, which is our merch store. It's going to be available until it's gone, and they are selling out pretty quick. So if you want to grab it,
I mean,
grab
we've
it.
already sold 4, right?
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
4 around this
Yep.
table.
I'd definitely buy it. Yep.
Yes.
Was
I'd
I
buy
meant
it
to
again.
buy it?
Money.
So I bought it.
Yeah, absolutely right. You meant to buy it. Yeah, absolutely.
It was 50 quid on eBay. It's nuts.
God, those scalpers will really get you. But yeah, go and check that out. It's on, there'll be a link in chat or in the video description for our merch store. You can go and grab that there. With more exciting things for merch in the future to come.
Yay.
This is a big one. So go and grab this
Yeah.
one. We loved it. Thank you very much, merch team, for helping put it together. The next thing, before we get into the game, one quick thing to mention. So, due to various things going on, the next couple of episodes of High Rollers are going to be pre-recorded, which means we won't be able to read out donations for those, live for those streams. But if you do donate during them, we're going to make sure that we do like a big sort of donation spree reading. We'll set aside some time to do a big thanks everybody while we're doing other stuff. Thank you so much for your donations. We're going to read them all. So please don't, feel like you should donate. If you'd like to, you still can. You don't have to. Do all your subbies and all of that kind of stuff. They might be shorter episodes as well, just because, we've got to smash them all out in a very short period of time because we've all got stuff going on. So just so you are aware, this is live though. This is absolutely live, as the intro proved.
Thank you. User 0299 that said Trot is the best.
Wow.
Live. Can we cut that?
Yeah, we can cut it. Cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
I was going to wait and he's going to cut back to me and I was going to do an awkward pause, like it was all like stitched together. I was going to be like, thanks! And then anyway, that's pretty much it. We're going to be busy around doing some cool stuff. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to jump in.
Also, apologies if you can hear just a general fan noise. We've got fans in here because it's an oven.
We locked them in the corner.
Yeah.
However, Sam will let us know if it's too bad.
Yeah,
and we
they've
will
just got
turn
like
them
those
off.
big
Yeah.
palm leaves.
Yeah.
How are we sounding, Sam?
fans.
Haven't
Yeah.
fed them in a
Get
few days.
A yay or a nay
Mod
as an
coverage.
overall. Let me know.
Yeah, if it's really distracting, put it in chat, and then Sam or the mods or somebody will let us know, and we can turn them off. But
That'd be
if
music
If
as well.
it's disruptively
it's
bad.
disruptive,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like if it's
that's
causing a
it.
problem.
Don't make
We'll
us
just
turn them off.
Die from heat. It's fine.
I think our guys are going to be pretty chill about it. All right. Well, unless there's anything else that I need to mention.
No.
No. All right. Let's get some dun-duns and crack on.
Dun, dun.
welcome back to Aerois. The champions of Aerois have travelled to the continent of Jakesh to seek out the breach point that would allow them access to the demiplane of Kellara, Titan of Aerois, given divine power over death. However, reaching the breach point was already a challenge. In jungles swarming with hive-minded, plant-like undead, a tragic company of guardian scouts on the edge of breaking, and pursued by a shadowy stalker, the party have faced hardship after hardship. Eventually, they reached Nightbloom Hold, once monastery and training grounds for Kellara's heroic knights, the Order of the Blackened Rose, the once protected against undead and those who defiled death, now, sadly, turned into the antithesis of their origins. Undead, living soldiers forced to swiftly kill the living for some unknown purpose. And leading them, the four most powerful champions of Kellara, the Knight Commanders. Having already dispatched Cerise Fairwind, Knight Archer and Scout, transformed into a being of pestilence and poisons, the Plague Knight. The party charged forth into the keep, destroying waves of undead and troops, and came up against Lady Elwyn and Sir Lanelise, the War Knight and Famine Knight. As she fought, Nova Vija conducted her own mission and teleported away from the party, providing a guiding light for the champion's airship, the Stormchaser, to rain down arcane blasts upon a colossal corrupted tree within the hold that seemed to be a key part of their undead power. With the tree destroyed and the knights defeated, the party rushed on, fearing that the strongest knight commander would be able to resurrect the tree and return the other champions to life. And in the grand temple itself, they fought Sir Godric Graves, the Death Knight. One of their toughest battles yet, the champions narrowly defeated Sir Godric, and after brief discussions were made, they believe they have finally had time to rest and recover before facing the Titan of Death herself. Kellara's demiplane awaits. And my friends, that is where we jump back into today.
Narrowly indeed.
Yeah.
Narrowly indeed. Two of us on 1 health, I think 2 of us down.
And a third failed death saving throw that was prevented with Quill's magic
Yeah.
Sentry as well.
Yeah, very
That was
very
real
close.
spicy.
But
Cool, but we did it.
No, it was fine.
Nova's chill.
you've done it.
Yeah.
Yes, Nova in fact was one of the key reasons that Nova and Nova and Ayla having delivered
Oh, you should have
and
called
Sentry
your
as well.
Echo thing Vija.
They're literally called Tiangong.
Yeah, but
They already have.
They
it.
already had a
Yeah,
name
but-
since episode 1,
yeah, I know, but
if not episode 0.
yeah, but
It's been 4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
but-
years, man.
Chris Trot.
For podcast listeners, if you hear just a gentle breeze, it's because it's the
the wind.
players.
It's
ambient.
It's the winds of death.
ambient noise.
Breeze.
The winds of death.
Definitely not. No, the breeze isn't here. It's just to keep the players.
Destroyed him.
He is gone.
Please use their chosen title of Lord Veracitor.
Oh, very true,
And
actually.
not Nova's
yes.
mum's name.
I refuse to use that title.
There's 2 fans in our studio.
Yes, anyway,
That's it. Yeah.
so
Hang on.
you are currently all in the not quite ruined, but definitely bleak Temple of Kellara. All of the furniture, the pews, taken out. Not sure where they've gone, but just piles of broken lanterns. The altar that once contained the celestial body that you actually sent back to the celestial realms through an act of mercy, a mercy kill. Max and Valla are now both with you. Valla having transported in and giving the guidance that you should absolutely rest before you take
Yeah.
Kellara.
Which we did.
Which
we
you are
did.
doing, yes. So you have a
Or
long
aren't
rest.
doing, okay.
8 hours. You can take the long rest on your count sheets.
Okay.
You can do that now.
Did it last time.
Nice.
Confidently.
But it's 8 hours. Like, obviously, some of you are going to be sleeping and regaining spells. Elves, you get 4 hours of light activity to do other things. Max will recuperate quite quickly, so he will certainly have some time he'll have like sort of 2-3 hours to do light activity and other things with as well. And yeah, this is your opportunity to basically any discussions you guys want to have, any plans you want to make, any things that you want to do before you go in. I will tell you that with Vala's kind of like suggestion and everything else, it's not hard for you guys to figure out that you definitely have some time, at least maybe 24 hours before you are in any danger of threats from the knights being reborn somewhere else, or a rot heart, emerging elsewhere and things like that. So you do have some time, not a lot of time, but some time.
Cool. So is Valla now like preparing to?
Yes, Valla is basically conducting a ritual which, when you are ready, she will open the rift, open the breach point, and take you through to Clara's demiplane. But she's ready to go when you are. It's more you guys need the time to rest and get your energy back and all that stuff.
Just as a point of admin, I've reattuned to the teleportation
You did mention.
helm.
Yes, you mentioned that last time.
Also,
I
we
don't
leveled
remember
up
last week,
4
it's fine.
times.
Nope.
Small admin note.
But I will tell you, when you defeat Kellara, you will level up.
I feel like I'm on the edge of leveling up, everybody.
You've been edging this whole time.
Yeah,
Edging, yeah.
I'm edging
It will
hard.
be a significant milestone for you to defeat the
Yeah.
Titan of Death.
Damn straight. I mean, not just the Titan, but all the 4
Yeah, the
nerds.
4 knights.
Through the jungle.
Yeah.
You have
Oh my
all
God.
learnt much, and your skills have been expanded, but not quite yet.
Who's much?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Right. So, what do you guys do?
The room that we were in that we fought Sir Godric in.
The room where it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that.
Where the altar was, where the celestial was. You mentioned before there was a lantern.
Yep.
Is that still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's the only lantern that hasn't been destroyed.
And does it look fancy?
It looks fancy. If you're asking, it's not a magic item or anything like that. It is made of, silver. It looks precious and sacred. It's inscribed with celestial writings, which, if at any point, if anybody reads, it's not a secret to reveal it. They're basically prayers to Kellara to guide the dead to the light beyond, and many other things. And it looks to be like it is it's set into the altar. It can't be removed. It's it's clamped into and focused and built into shaped from the altar itself. But with enough force, it could be removed. With enough force, it could be removed.
Can it still?
It has a very thin, weak candle, which is what's
Right,
giving
that was-
light into it. Yeah.
I was going to ask, can it still be lit?
It could be, but you would need to replace the candle in it or something like that.
Anyone got a candle?
There's actually
this
loads
monastery
around.
probably has.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
That's
there's-
true.
there's
In fact,
loads.
there's loads all
Wasn't
the
the
way around.
description when
Yeah.
we came in here is like the room is
lined.
full of
Yeah, it's
candles.
lined with candles. Yeah, it's not difficult.
Did
The-
someone say fire
the light-
hazard?
but
That's this room.
The candle. Yeah, you could. If you'd like to figure out more about the lantern, you can make a religion check.
I have +9 religion. I'd like to do that.
Do you?
Yeah.
She's Nova. She's
Super
small.
religious. I read books.
Okay.
I think it's less religious, more reads books.
16 + 9.
Yeah.
25.
This lantern is not intended to be a functional lantern, it is a symbolic lantern. A lantern normally would have an oil lamp to shine more light. A candle really doesn't give much light, and this one is only set to take a candle. It looks like it is part of a ceremony that a candle is placed in it and then lit as maybe prayers or some sort of big religious ceremony. And you think that the reason that it's probably been spared is that even with whatever compelled them to destroy all the other lanterns, there was part of either that command or some part of the knights that still remained theirs, their own will, that couldn't either bring themselves to do it, or they weren't instructed to destroy it, or they were told to leave this one separately. But it's more of a symbolic lantern. It's not very large, very small, but just beautifully made. A sacred object more than a magical light.
I guess while we're waiting, I imagine Max is, looking for armor and stuff like that. Can I just light the lantern?
Yeah, sure. You can go find a sort of one of the candles, which it's a fairly tall. It's still got plenty of hours of light left to it, but it's unlit. You kind of pluck that free, maybe having to rip the wax away from the others where it's melted down previously, and then you can take it and then place it inside. It's not hard to light it, even if whatever magic or whatever you use.
Create bonfire.
Creates magical fire. No, but yeah, you light the candle, and this very soft golden yellow just barely illuminates the altar that it's placed on. Really not enough light to do much else, but yeah, there's a subtleness to it, and the flame seems weak, it seems dim, even for a candle.
Even for the big, yeah.
Yeah, as if it's struggling.
Okay. And using science brain, would I be there's something else happening here?
I think that religion check, it's more religious. It's more this is obviously connected to some part of
Kellara's
Kellara,
will or
and,
something,
yeah, and
yeah.
the nature of her will and her duty, and it's just barely flickering, as if it was caught in a strong wind.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just sit with that candle for a bit, I think, while everyone else is doing other stuff.
It's a very somber moment.
I
Yeah.
talked to Valla.
Hello, Quill.
Hi. So, I know that you are able to, pierce a kind of door into her domain, but do you have any indication at all of what is on the other side before you break through?
I have the barest of visions. I can see shapes more. It's more. The demiplane itself is a manifestation of Kellara's will.
Okay.
So it's more that I have an image of what she holds in her mind as the place of her power, if you can imagine that. Kellara sees herself as a caretaker. She was once a goddess of a titan of life and of growth. So in her mind's eye, what I see now is a combination of those things. It is a mausoleum, but it is also a garden. She calls it the Mourning garden. Mourning as in to mourn the dead, but the symbology of morning and dawn and like also comes hand in hand. The Mourning garden is what I would refer to her as her domain.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to figure out, is this going to be a fight? Is this going to be a trial like the others?
I have a feeling that it will be a little of both. I think that you have experience. I would go into this expecting a battle like Zephyr, where she will be trying to stop you, stop her, but it will not be as simple as Zephyr. Zephyr was not a complex titan, not a complex being. Her feelings, her domains were simple. Adventure, glory, the wonderful spirit of adventure, but also of fury and storms, and so the battle against her was much like that. With Kellara, she is far more complicated. She's one of the eldest. She's the eldest of Siaska's daughters, second only to Atelius. Her domain itself, this duty that she's been given, is complex, and it is counter to the nature that she once held. She is very powerful. There may be things that you will need to decipher, weaknesses that you need to discover. I can't really say for sure, but I would expect a little of both elements. Where Valena's challenge was an aspect, a challenge of ourselves almost. This will be a challenge against Kellara's nature. I do not think that strength alone will serve you, but I do think you will need to fight and defeat her with battle as well. I'm sorry that I can't be much more help. Well, one thing that to consider though, this will be our third Titan that we've faced together. And if you remember in the Forge with Valena, even though I had to focus my powers, I had to focus to help her, I was still able to offer you some aid with certain abilities and things that I could manifest. When we fought Zephyr, I couldn't do that. My entire being was focused on creating my own demi-plane within hers to keep us safe. I think this time I'll be able to do both. I think as my powers are growing, I'll be able to maintain my own domain, my own space, and protect you, but I'll also be able to offer you some of those boons that I did before. Only if I'm not distracted, however. If something happens to me, I may not be able to. But I think I should mostly be able to do that.
Okay, so if we require your aid, we just need to call.
Yes, in fact.
And mechanically...
You can have that.
Mechanically, how does
I'll
that
read
work?
these out so that everyone knows, but you can have that as a reminder. So, Valla will offer you... Valla will provide you with 3 powers during this encounter. Each one can only be used once. Any character can use it, can use any of them. You just need to call out that you want to use it. Some of them have to be used at a certain time. Some of them can be used anytime. Some of them are sort of like reactions, but the other ones are just whenever you need them, basically. There are 3 powers. Fate's Reversal. Basically, Valla can reverse ill luck and allow you to re-roll an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, or force an enemy to re-roll an attack roll made against you. That re-roll will ignore any advantage or disadvantage either target has. So if you have disadvantage on something, you just basically make 1 roll instead, and you just take that, okay? Again, all of these are once per. You got a little reminder if you need it.
Yeah.
The one that I think made Tom's eyes go, it's called Time's Echo.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
One player may immediately take an additional turn after their turn ends. However, Any attacks and spells they cast or do deal half damage, and they restore half the amount of hit points during that turn, that extra turn. They can move, cast other spells, and use other abilities and items as normal. But any hit points you restore through any means, whether it's through a potion or lay on hands or anything like that, it's half the amount. Any attacks or spells deal half damage during that bonus turn.
So you have 1.5 turns, basically.
Yes, well, I mean, there may be other elements of this encounter that do not require attack rolls and spells that may be beneficial for you to use it on.
Okay.
The last one is called Spatial Rift, and this is a similar one to the one that she had before. She can create 2 portals within 90 feet of each other. Each portal has an active face as chosen by yourself. They're big enough for medium creatures to move through, and they act as connected points, so you can actually channel ranged attacks and spells through them as well. So you could fire a lightning bolt into one, and then it will come out the other side as if they were a connected space.
Oh, thinking with portals.
That was the one thing I wish I'd done with Arcane Gate. It was the one thing we never really did.
Well, it's also Arcane Gate,
Like,
unfortunately, doesn't expressly state that element that they're connected
I guess,
spaces. But in this case, I'm going to clarify that they are. So those are the 3 powers Valla can do for you. And like I said, you've got a little reminder card there about those mechanics.
And they are
Once per each.
Okay.
That's it, once they're gone. Also, Valla cannot be incapacitated to use them. She has to be with you and conscious and able to use her power.
Okay.
All right.
That's very cool. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, outside of what I can do to help you, and outside knowing the sort of space we'll be encountering, all I can tell you is to, you will need. This will not be a straight fight, but a fight I think is inevitable. I don't think with even if you were to deliver the most moving speech possible, I am not sure Kellara will listen at this point. To see how far she had gone with the knights, to see the evil, for lack of a better word, that she's done here, I think that she's too far gone for any sort of rational or logic to reach her.
Yeah, Lucius will join in at this point, hearing that. The fact that I couldn't even get through to Lamalise doing my most potent dominion of mind, and I felt like I really got through to her. Even then, it was Kellara that stopped it.
She had a great hold on these champions, I have to feel. Max will probably say at this point, the one exception to that, I feel, is Sir Godric. He did not seem to be as... I don't know, he did not hesitate in the same... He hesitated at one point, is what I meant to say. There was a moment when I'm sure he could have killed Quill. And if Quill had died, he would not have been able to save Sentry. But Godric didn't take it. He attacked the rest of us instead. I noticed it as a soldier myself, as somebody who has made that killing strike. He didn't. Out of all of them, I think he was the only one who was not fully compelled, fully transformed under her will. I don't know why. I could be wrong. I just had that sensation. He struck me as a man of undying loyalty, much like myself to the Emperor.
Could it have been his strength that made him less susceptible to Kellara's will, perhaps?
I think not so much his strength of body, but strength of will. I think, like you and I, Sentry, we have sworn oaths to certain things that we believe in.
Yes.
I think that Sir Godric was the same. There was some part of whatever honor or oaths or belief, truth that he has that stopped him killing Quill. And I can't say it. He certainly didn't hesitate to attack the rest of us, to cause harm, but there was something in that moment. Or maybe he sensed something else. I don't know.
Maybe.
I hope we don't have to face that version of him again, and that we can give him peace.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. Well, in terms of fighting, I mean, Ayla, your hammer's looking... it's looked better.
And
for sure.
Sentries, your lance and armor is the same.
Yeah.
There is... I've just done a brief... I scouted just outside, just briefly whilst some of you were resting. There is a forge here, as I thought, connected to the barracks. I think I could mend the damage done. I can't make magical equipment. I can't make your equipment better in any way, but most of the damage is fixable, I think. My father was a smith and taught me what he knew, so.
Would you need any resources, or?
I think there's plenty here. There's a lot of armor out there on the knights that we felled, and the squires, and weapons that I can melt down. Enough. I'll reclaim some for my own use. There's at least a suit of armor I think I can fix up to fit me. A few weapons I can probably scavenge, although not ideally my preferred type. But yes, I think I can repair your hammer and the lance and the armor.
Thank you.
I may need you with me. Your armor is connected to you, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I'll need you to accompany me then as I fix it.
Of course, I'd love to watch.
But the rest you can. Oh yes, certainly. It's been a while. Not since I was a boy, but it's hard to forget. My father made sure that I knew how to look after my weapons and armor, and I've maintained them ever since myself. So.
You need to get a top before you start hammering at the anvil.
You say that, but you tend to get very sweaty in the forge.
Do you? So you
Oh, for
need
God.
you need Ayla and Sentry there, right?
I don't
Will be
know
very
anywhere.
warm and boring, I imagine, for the rest of you. It'll take me looking at your hammer, the lance.
Arcane Eye.
Oh my God.
I think it will take me about 2 hours for your hammer, 2 for the lance, and an hour for your armor.
Okay.
Another 5 hours, unfortunately.
No, that's fine.
If you wish to, I can. If you feel that we have that time, I can devote it to it.
This won't exhaust you.
No.
Prior to battle, will it?
No, the benefits of being half fire giant is the fire of the forge flames do not tend to affect me so much, and my stamina is quite considerable. I'd like to think.
Is that so?
Did I say something strange?
Not at all.
Very good.
Very reassuring.
Yes. Well, I can get started when you need me to.
By all means. I think we should get started right away.
Right. Do you want to leave it with me? Take the Howling Tempest. Are you going to come with him, like with Starbreaker in your armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can talk
alright.
to Quill first.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, he'll take Starbreaker off
Okay.
you then, and then he'll just say when you're ready, come on.
Yoink.
Yeah.
Quill,
Yeah.
I know we're trying to preserve our energy for what's to come next, but can you still send messages?
I should be able to. Yeah.
Could you send one to Scaldy?
Yeah. If she's willing to receive one, that is.
I just want to let her know that, let her know what's coming, and make her ready for what's about to happen.
Okay. I mean, do we have any idea of what it would feel like? I mean, once we're on the other side of it.
No, I just want to let her know that, we're here and that we, we're doing this because we care about her. I don't know. I feel like we need to just prepare her for what's about to happen.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I know how her connection to Kellara is very strong.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the separation won't feel like emptiness, but more of a relief for
Yeah.
her.
That's what I hope.
But I can send her a message.
Okay. Thank you.
Not sending?
25 words. Clear skies. Scaldy,
I've got one already prepared.
do that.
Scaldy, it's Sentry. We're about to see Kellara. I don't know what waits. Stay strong. There will be light again.
Good message.
Good message.
A few moments pass of silence, and then you get a faint, weak response from somebody who, if you did not know better, would sound ill, as if, afflicted by a sickness. That would say, "Thank you for letting me know. I hope you can bring her peace." That's it.
I mean, I repeat that.
Okay.
I think she's grateful. Truly. I mean, it didn't sound well, to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully we can see her again after this.
I hope so.
Just reaffirm.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Quill.
It's okay.
Anything from anyone else?
Not really.
Okay.
Just checking in on everyone, making sure we're all like pepped up, ready to Titan fight once again.
Titan fight?
Titan fight.
Yeah.
Are we all tight to fight?
I'm ready. I'm so tight and fight.
Okay, team.
Okay.
We're depressed.
Okay.
Wrong start.
We've had a lot of sadness. The gloom has held over our heads for far too long.
Okay.
But Nova destroyed that tree. The gloom is dispersing, as is our unhappiness. And Siaska is returning. We're waking her up. This is just the eye dust in her eyes.
The what?
Eye dust.
You know when you get like crusty eyes after sleeping?
Sometimes you eat it in the mornings.
What?
Do you?
Anyway,
Okay.
Nobody does that, Lucius. You're weird.
Kelara's just...
Are you getting enough nutrition?
Well, we're living off of rations recently, and I
True.
obviously don't have my chefs anymore. Haven't had those in months. Last good meal was at Gusthaven. You remember that?
I
When I
remember.
did
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Yeah, vividly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
vividly.
never forget that.
Yeah.
You never did that.
Okay,
I was suggesting that you propose.
right.
No, but you used that, and you did a way worse thing.
That's not what I thought you meant.
Oh, is it something really offensive?
Wait, did that not get explained to him at the time?
I think it did. He's clearly forgotten.
Yeah.
Lucius has blanked that from his mind, so I'm
It's
pretty
the time
sure it
warp
did.
thing when I went to
Yeah,
like
that's
teenage
right, yeah,
Lucius.
yeah, yeah.
It's all a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, so lifetimes away since then.
No memory of like what that actually means. You just remember doing it, but
It could be perceived as one set of genitals.
Well, stop right there. You don't need to say anything else. Jeez, it's just trying to raise everyone up, you know? Ready for a big Titan.
You were the one I thought was bringing the tone down.
Carry on. Carry on.
We can do it.
We can.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Like we did all the rest.
Yep.
Kelara's another stepping stone to a brighter future. Literally. She's our light, and we need to give that light back to her.
And back to Siaska.
Exactly.
Yes.
So no matter what form she takes now, this isn't really her. This is something else, and we need to figure out what has happened. And
Okay.
end it.
There'll definitely needs to be something to do with light, and I mean you can see from the candle
Yes.
her will it's fading. It's going. We need to. She is meant to be hope. So maybe we can reinstall hope in her.
You can create a bonfire, right?
I can create a bonfire. Yeah, that is a form of light.
I've never seen you do that. Do you do it at night time? Because I could never see that.
magical light.
I mean, I've only ever seen it just sort of flames, but it never really glows.
Yeah.
Cast
It's
shadows.
warm, but it's not
Oh,
bright.
I've seen it when I put dancing lights around it.
Yeah, dancing lights. That will.
And then I can.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bonfire.
doesn't really cast. Anyway,
Is it like my flame lance?
Do you want me to set something on fire? Because I'll
Well,
do
that's
it.
really bright, but
Very bright.
your bonfire's nothing.
Can I create a bonfire while Ayla creates a fire? We compare the two. Which one's brighter?
Well,
I'll burn everything to the ground!
Ayla's fire is the only one that casts any actual light because it's real. It's fire.
yeah, no, that's an ethereal magical fire. It's like. It's
I'm
like,
going to take a
It's like paper
stick.
blowing in the wind.
I'm taking a stick and I'm putting it in the bonfire and holding it up.
Sets a light. Oh, you got a rudimentary torch.
Oh,
Oh,
the
nice.
bonfire's
go.
there.
Oh.
Put the torch in the bonfire.
It's like a portable bonfire.
In the player's handbook, underneath light sources,
Yeah.
it says something about magical light being a light.
Does it?
Yes.
Sure.
That's what 200 of the comments on TikTok said.
Great.
But it's okay.
Well, they
look,
did.
TikTok round 2.
Anyway,
Help.
once we solve this Kellara problem, return her back to Siaska. I mean, we're gonna need a way out of here. Let's use the tree on the airship. Fucking travel via plants.
I thought we were carrying on.
It's your time to do what you wish.
How are they connected?
You want to make jokes?
They're not.
Make jokes.
right,
We
guys,
have a lot
it's-
very intense.
It's all getting rewritten anyway. So,
I'm going to put
like,
a tree in Quill's room. I'm just going to
Just
put
I'm going to
tree there.
set a bonfire outside of Jeremy Crawford's house.
Okay. That's a
Flip that. Send it to Jeremy.
that's a live stream threat right there.
Well, High Rollers does not endorse the actions of Kim Richards.
Oh, they do.
And there will be a formal disciplinary hearing. There will be.
Who's the HR department?
That's me.
We don't.
Everyone. You handle your finances.
I'm treasurer.
I'm HR.
So who has all the money?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm using that money to fly over.
She's doubling down.
She does actually have all the accounts.
I do. I really
Yeah.
do. It's in Barbados.
Not bad.
I noticed after my really rousing speech so far, I'm noticing a few little smiles here.
It's good.
Feeling better. I mean, you're right. The
Good.
gloom has dissipated. It's been a long time since the tree was destroyed, and it is looking brighter and nicer out there, albeit quite a lot of ash and flames, but sun and light and warmth, which is something we sorely missed the last few days.
Indeed.
You know what would cheer me up? If Lucius did that rude gesture, like, more often. Just purely so that we could see other people's reactions to it, you know?
What rude
Like,
gesture?
What?
Wasn't rude. That's
Just
not rude.
ask them about proposals and marriage.
Who?
Anyone.
Thalia and Nova?
You should do it to Max.
Yeah. Ask Max
He's
about
working.
proposals.
Oh yeah, I should be.
He doesn't
yeah.
seem like the settling down type.
Well, you could ask him.
Sounds like he's more like career focused than,
Maybe he's just waiting for the right person.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wonder who it could be.
I wonder who's good at settling down. Who's very homely amongst all of us.
Homely.
Who likes home and
I literally left my home.
Comfort. That's
Just
true.
Me
left
too.
it.
Yeah.
What if we just fight?
Don't really have one yet.
For him.
Who knows where that came from?
Tournament
Oh.
style.
My home.
What, all of us?
I mean,
What?
are we all?
Sorry?
Who's,
What?
Are we having a tournament?
Over what? A tournament? For who? What?
What?
Sentry, if you want us to stand down from this fight and you auto win, that's fine.
No.
You want to settle down with Max? That's totally cool with me. Yeah? Everyone okay with that?
I'm already spoken for.
Yeah, we've
so
all raised a hand and a
Quill
wing.
didn't raise his wing.
Oh, yeah, Quill wants to fight.
Well, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
I certainly don't
don't
want to
wanna
fight you.
I'm going to ask.
Who?
I'll be subtle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to ask?
What, Matt? What?
Just
for
get
who?
some hints of what Max is.
Can you ask after he gives me my hammer back?
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
I just want to know if he's got any interest in a party member,
Or just in anyone. Just.
You a big fan of matrices, Max?
Are you a big fan of high elves, Max?
Oh, I see what you're
Big
getting
fan
at.
of birds.
Max isn't my type, I'm afraid. No, he's extremely hot. Don't get me wrong.
I think that's innate. He said.
No, as in like he's sexy. He's
Okay.
he's a sexy man, isn't he? I think we can all agree there, but he's not really my type.
Valla's just like, I'm just gonna pretend I can't hear any of this.
What do you think?
You know what? I might just silence the area around myself so I can't hear this conversation.
Valla, what do you think this gesture means?
I know what that gesture means.
She's too young.
See,
I'm
Valla
not.
knew it.
I have
He
the
didn't.
knowledge.
She's a child.
To me, you're a little baby that we found in the woods.
Yes, I appreciate that is perhaps how you first met, and it is perhaps strange that I am now an adult. But you have to also realise that because of my magic, I have lived my life and I am now this age. I am not. I don't have the mind of a child. I am an adult.
Did
Sex.
did he give you the talk while you were up?
He
in the
doesn't.
ship?
It just is there.
You
It's
just have that knowledge?
Well, yes, it's like
You just
I
woke
have-
up one morning.
I wish I didn't have
I
that
have
awkward
the
talk.
knowledge
I wish I
of-
just
I
had
have
it.
the knowledge and memories and skills of an adult. Yes.
Well, bye, Siaska.
Like what did
Literally.
you think that I would be
Yes.
like a 12-year-old in a grown woman? No, I've had like my whole existence has aged.
I mean-
ahead.
To be fair, Lucius is a 12-year-old in a however-year-old body.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
fair
hard to disagree.
Fair enough. I have had the benefits of time magic to make me a young woman of 20. I think I don't even know how old, but 20-something. I think.
That's a tiny baby. Okay,
old
that's
than
nothing.
me?
Oh,
Talk
okay,
to me about a
compared to-
century in.
Well, all right.
Quill's like 3.
Yeah.
That's true.
To be honest, I don't know
If we
how
go
I
by
know.
that logic, then
It's all relative, isn't it?
I mean, how old are you, Nova? You're not much.
Huh?
You can't. You must be in your 20s or something.
Something like that. I
Yeah.
forget when my birthday is.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I don't know either because
You must have it written down somewhere.
I guess you came out of a gestation pod.
I don't actually know. I don't have any memories. The first memories I have are being really little in the temple in the church where the church to Siaska.
Are you sure you told us something about a pod?
If I did, I don't really
Sure, that's not
remember
the
it now.
Elves of Alfheim.
It might.
But like I said, because
Corin
of
Youssef.
the time magic, like that memory is now
Yeah.
20 years old. You know that it's harder for me to maybe remember now.
That's something.
Wait, how long was this conversation for you?
Normal amount of time.
Oh, I thought it might have felt like hours or something.
No, the last few weeks, the last few hours have felt like weeks
Oh.
waiting to hear what was happening. We were so worried about you on this
Okay.
ship.
Oh, so time isn't.
No, it's not constantly. It was that burst of magic which aged me up. Was like a
Gave you knowledge that sort of feels like it's always been there.
yes.
Remember how we gave
Fascinating.
It's like when
Valla
I
a dagger,
brought you
right?
back to your current.
Let's not talk about that.
I'm just saying.
Remember
That was dark.
we gave Valla a dagger because we thought that she could handle. Maybe we should now get her a big sword, like a really big one.
She's got the
I can
ability
make
of
my own
time.
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's beyond
I
Do
can make-
that.
mortal weapons.
I mean, I could do. I'm not really a fighter like that.
She could
It's
destroy us
always
with
just,
her mind
it's
alone.
just a thing that comes with age. You grow up, you get a nice weapon.
If you would like to give me a nice weapon as a coming of age gift,
I'm gonna
Ayla,
do
I
that.
will not say no.
Quill, give me some money.
What? How much?
Maybe
all of
Max
it.
can forge you one.
Okay.
How much? Yeah,
All of it.
all of it. Okay. Azaria has it all.
I'm on it.
Speaking of which, haven't you got to get your armor
Oh
done
yeah.
up by Max?
Yes, get the gesture.
Maybe slip in a few little. But let me know how it goes.
Okay.
Go on, Sentry, you can do it.
I'm,
Just be yourself.
I'm confused. I thought the way that, but when
I thought you liked him.
I thought you liked him
Well, you suggested fighting everyone for him.
because I thought you. Did you like Max?Quill?
No.
That's not a no. See?
He was willing to fight. He didn't put his hand up. That's true.
That's true.
I wasn't willing to fight.
Do you want me to ask? Do you want me to ask Max for you?
No.
I feel like
Do
Sentry's.
some Max.
No.
Do some Max
Deflecting.
making.
no.
Yes.
A little
do
Max
it.
making.
No, don't do it. Stop.
I've never
Do it.
done Max making before.
He's doing it like stop. No, come back.
Oh,
no.
please.
Yeah.
What if? How? Hold on. No, this could. We've got to be careful here because it could. Picture Quill and Max together. Does it- okay, that's good. It's not.
No, it's
Yeah.
cute.
Okay. Well,
I love.
that's nice.
Yeah.
You should.
Why don't we kill a titan?
Oh,
Then
yes.
we'll talk about
Yes.
This is good though. This is positive vibes.
Something to look forward to when we get back.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
survive
Yes.
for Max.
I don't know what. I don't know what headspace you're in right now, Sentry, and I don't know what I just
I'm
agreed
thinking
to.
about the future.
Okay. Don't look at me like that.
Why?
Settling.
Okay.
Specifically yours.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I want the best for you.
Thank you.
She's our morale
Max is
officer.
pretty good. He's the best for you.
Why for me? Okay. Anyway, let's.
Also,
can we
can I
get
just
the
put-
hammer?
Like, what a turnaround on the century. Max is great. This is like a soldier of the Valkyrian
I
Empire.
respect him.
I know,
I have big
but
respect for
I
this
remember
boy.
like you first like it was like I just think that's what character arc,
Yeah.
development. I love it.
Let go of the past.
Yeah.
Planning for the
Let the
future.
past die.
Kill it.
I feel like you are making serious character choices for me.
Yeah.
You gotta stop it, dude.
You gotta stop me there.
Guys, laugh.
Like, yeah.
I think
You to stop, not
She's
century.
physically
keep
holding a
doing it.
dagger.
You've been holding that dagger the entire
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
It's given me an energy today.
And I feel so inferior.
There's some other planning of a future going on there. Might
God,
be.
bring off
you know.
his
Put this
knife
down.
and- Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Look, let's get the
So I
hammer.
want to swap places.
Let's get
My life is on the line.
You're between the two of us, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Smack from this side, dagger from that side.
Oh god.
I found the pod reference.
Nice, okay.
Nice.
It was episode 9
Did
in
she-
2018.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Remembers being pulled from something, a container, by people in robes, cold and darkness.
Okay. I don't remember my own childhood, so I'm going to say that now that she is an adult, that memory is difficult to remember.
Planted.
Great.
Also, a lot has happened since episode
2018.
9. Yeah.
That was a while ago.
If Sentry heads outside, you find a, topless,
Go on.
shirtless man, all sweaty.
So you just.
Okay, talk to him.
Do it anyway.
I won't make decisions.
It's very
also-
entertaining.
I won't.
I love how
I'm
Tom
also
gets
putting it out
himself
there for
into
the
these
audience.
things.
Yeah. Grunker, now Max, it all plays out. It all
He
happens.
toys with it and it's like, oh shit, okay,
And
yeah,
then-
we're
and then
steamrolling
other people
ahead.
get
I really
involved.
feel that so far all of Tom's characters interests have been really burly, muscular, strong people. Tash needs to go to the gym. Get ripped.
What,
Get some
Tash is
stilts.
already ripped?
Yeah, maybe.
She is.
Anyway,
I see.
I'm also absolutely leaning into our lovely audience and community who I know
hell yeah.
eat it up as well.
They love it.
But yeah,
I
big
saw-
shirtless Max, hair loose, flowing ping, ping.
I saw the
bulging
fan art.
muscles.
Well, not really fan art. Someone did the height scale of Max.
Oh, yeah.
versus
Yeah,
Will.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
big. And yeah,
tall is
I mentioned it. So he would be Sentry's about 8 feet, isn't she?
Yeah.
He's about sort of 7, very high 7, 8 feet tall. And it's the first time I just mentioned it. He's half
He's
5.
8 foot tall.
Yeah.
That's pretty tall.
Oh my god. Okay.
Since she got the upgrade,
Yeah.
at the
I've been
since
8
there was
feet
a
forever.
resurrection.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
been-
So
my
wait, how big are you
full-
when you enlarge? I know you're a large creature
I
when you
double the
enlarge.
size. I've become 16 feet, my guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If a space will
Give
permit
and
me to
take.
fit in
We
it.
don't worry about it too much.
It's magic.
Yeah.
She becomes
size.
big enough. Well, it's also, while the spell says double in size, it's big enough for you to become large
Yeah.
and then get the benefits, and then it's whatever.
Do you
that
do
is.
the classic thing of not trying to be intimidating and
Oh, yeah.
crouching a little bit around us?
Yeah.
Knees constantly bent.
Yeah.
I'm always aware. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't want to.
But also, your very personality is not an intimidating,
Yeah.
looming presence, where it's so
Unless
maybe
it
you
needs
don't
to
feel,
be.
Unless, yeah.
Starbreaker comes
I'm
in.
good for hugs.
yeah.
Kind of. I'm
Apart
all
from
metal.
The pinch points.
Yeah.
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 You want to get skin in that
That's where
bit.
the
You've got so
Vines
many
are.
feathers caught in them.
Yeah.
Those soft, squishy vines, though, those
Yeah.
kind of help dampen it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Max is half fire giant. That's why he is the way he is. But yeah, you go outside and
Why are you the
he'll
way
kind of
you
be
are?
like, yes, I think it's been a few hours. I've managed to fix some things, but Sentry, let me while you're here.
Of course.
And yeah, he'll basically what he's been doing is kind of he's found loads of metal and things like that, and just where there's cracks and things that were caused by the damage that Elwyn did. He's basically gonna sort of repair them with either plates that he kind of bolts on and then fuses in place, or he'll fill the gap with a metal and then
Oh,
it will
cool.
cool and seal. And it's we won't do things like damage and stuff like that. He basically repairs your weapons and armor over the course of
Yeah,
5
but how
hours.
close does he get
What do you mean?
to Sentry's armor?
He's touching, he's next to you. But it's there's just
Easy.
2 soldiers helping each other out of armor.
Yeah.
Is how he sees it. It's definitely how he's acting anyway. You
Yeah.
just lift up your arm
Insight check.
that's it. Yeah, sure, if you want to.
I've got
There's only
minus,
Sentries there.
I got -1 in space.
Well, Quill can see from everywhere.
Yeah.
He's been spying on it.
He's just looking at
Okay,
his
no.
Why
part
you
of
can't be
the
in the
door.
conversation is that arcane eye.
I've got the arcane eye looking, and all you can see is me sat there, just like this. Get your hands off.
Yeah, no, he will repair that. He's used supplies found here, so it doesn't cost anything. He's just going to take supplies from the barracks and things like that. He's also found himself a suit of armor, and he's kind of cobbled together different pieces so that it can fit his frame. And he's made some extra straps. He's expanded leather and stuff like that to make himself a suit of armor. And he's
clever
found
boy.
a great axe. We'll say he's got a random great axe.
For Sentry's armor, the bits that he's repaired, is it noticeable? Because obviously she's got ceramic looking.
Yeah, can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to go for the was it kintsugi, the Japanese
Oh, yeah, with
filling
the-
with gold.
Filled with gold.
Yeah, this would be filled with other metal, but it's probably a more blackish iron, so it would look
cool.
like black kind of
Lightning
cracks, but
bolts.
filled. Basically.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
How much damage, did you take, though? On
Not
your armor itself?
massively. It was only -1, right? It was the
Yeah.
total penalty, so it's not a lot. It was
Okay.
just enough, a couple of cracks, maybe on one shoulder pad and
Yeah.
maybe into the side and stuff like that.
Cool.
Enough to hamper the AC, but not enough to fully render it.
Nice.
And then there would be the same Starbreaker in the hammer. More things that where the hammer was cracked when Elwyn grabbed it and stuff like that. He's filled those in. With Starbreaker, it's more the tip. He's repaired the tip of the lance. The actual handle had splinters and fractures. He's stripped that down, polished it, filled it with a new piece of wood, and then rewrapped it and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh dear.
Oh no, what have you thought about now?
Be an innuendo joke. Go on, tell the class.
I wanted to see the moment when he's polishing the spear.
It's a lance. Hello. But yeah. Yes. So you guys can not worry about those penalties. You can, if you have
Yay!
you can avoid those.
Amazing.
I'm too worried about other things.
Yeah.
All right.
Ayla's gonna take when she takes her hammer back, just pat Max on the shoulder and be like, "Thank you,
You're welcome. Of
lifesaver."
course. May I would not normally ask, but as we are going into this battle, do you intend on using the War Knight's mace?
You can use it, and I'll use my hammer.
That's what well, if you wanted to resume using your weapon, I was going to ask if I may at least borrow it. Acknowledge
It
it
makes
is the
sense.
spoils of your battle, but I would like to at least, in case there are magic. I did not have a magic weapon. Some creatures are resilient against mundane strikes.
It makes sense for you to take this for now, at least, because
I would grant it back to you.
it will
So
benefit the
finished.
battle the most.
Thank you. My focus will be on protecting Valla, but if I am able to help, I will. But if you are
Protect
intending
her
to use your
better
hammer,
with the magical weapon.
thank you. So he will temporarily take the War Knight's hammer.
Okay.
All right.
And is that like a two-handed?
It is a two-handed maul.
Okay.
Yes. Well, for him, it counts as a two-handed weapon.
Sure.
It's still very big.
Sweet.
Is it? It's not as big as my hammer.
Your hammer is a very unique design where it has this huge head. This is like a Sauron's mace. So it's got like a smaller head, but it's got still like a long shaft.
Yeah. Okay.
I do it purposely.
I know.
It's just like, I'm just
The
gonna...
way you were looking at me when you say big
Long
head,
shaft.
long shaft. Cool. Now that we've got armor, weapons, everything's ready. Everything's ready to go, right?
I believe
Everyone
so.
is ready to go.
Sure.
I think we're just going to have to go in and be ready for anything.
Okay.
That's not very helpful, was it?
Well,
I think like we're all knowing that anyway.
a little bit of confidence, but not a huge amount.
I am wondering whether or not to take this lantern with us. It does seem to have some purpose in the religious ceremonies regarding Kellara. But that said, even though all these lanterns have been taken down, no one took this lantern. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, and if we should take it with us.
I think you should take it.
I mean, if you want to take it though, Ayla,
Gently. Gently.
careful.
Maybe a gentle way of doing this. You want to pull this up, it's like ripping steel and stone.
I think that might be why they didn't take it down.
Bolted down.
I mean, Elwyn could have taken it out if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Or just destroyed it where it is. But yes, you will. Removing this thing will not be delicate or neat. It will cause damage to the altar, if not the lantern itself.
Ayla is neither delicate nor neat, so she'll just let go.
Yeah, I wonder if it will come
I'm-
across as like we've
Yeah.
Desecrated.
Not
that's the word. Good word.
Yeah, I'm not particularly religious, but it feels wrong.
Let's leave it as is.
Yeah.
But let's think about the light and how we can give that back to her.
Bonfire, it's fine. It's fine.
Maybe there'll be something in her demiplane.
Yeah.
All right.
What? Bonfires aren't bright. Anyway,
I quit. It's been nice.
she's off.
It's been real nice. I'm out.
Well,
Bye.
Nova's gone vacant, but I think we're all ready. Valla, if you want to open that gate.
If everyone is ready, everyone is prepared.
I think so.
Here we go.
Unless anyone wants to talk to Max quickly.
Nope.
before- No.
Make any gestures?
No.
Valla will close her eyes, and all seems to go still for a moment. When she opens her eyes, they are bright, swirling orbs of violet magic. And as she thrusts her hands forward, held together, palms together, she then splits them apart, and that purple triangular door in space in front of her just opens up, holding her hands almost with like a sort of triangle shape between them. She'll be like, "Let's go. You first. I'll follow behind."
Okay.
Okay.
All right. As Vala's magic pulls you through the breach point. You find yourselves standing, at first, in an empty void, and feel a sudden, though brief, intense pain as hostile planar energy tries to repel you from it. But only for a moment before Valla herself steps through and throws her hands out wide as an expanding dome of purple magic bursts out of her and fills the space. As the dome expands through the void, it reveals what you initially believe to be a slightly overgrown garden, with flowers and vines, bushes, and a few scattered trees. However, you then notice the stone mausoleums on the outskirts of the garden, the gravestones hidden amongst the flower beds and beneath the trees, as well as iron fences dividing the space, with a small plaza at the center of it. A statue of a feminine figure, her features worn, stands at the very heart of the plaza. A large, plain-looking iron lantern lays on its side at her feet, with a silvery light inside. Valla's magic eventually stops, leaving the mortuary garden a diorama in a glass dome of magic. Beyond such a magical barrier, the dark void softly glimmers as though it was black velvet scattered with tiny diamonds. You sense movement amongst the garden and see ghostly female figures, their faces hidden by draped hoods and veils, dressed in long white funerary robes, drifting between the graves and the mausoleums, keeping their distance. They seem to almost vanish and reappear at different parts of the garden, heads bowed as though in prayer, before a voice finally calls out to you. Oh, lost children, my brothers and sisters, my mother has led you astray. As the voice echoes around you, it's as if the world itself is speaking. Kellara speaks softly, as though she can barely hold back tears. The air ahead of you shimmers like bent glass, and something fades into existence in the space. A floating throne shaped from black onyx and inlaid with the motifs of death hovers about 10 feet off the ground. A woman with bone-white skin and long, straight black hair sits in it, painfully thin, and wears a long, tattered black dress that trails off the edge of the floating throne, making her height difficult to judge. A veil covers her eyes, with a mantle of black roses around her neck and behind her head, where shoulders, vines seem to grow out and fall down the throne to the ground below.
Oh, we got a mini.
I'm sorry, it is nowhere near as painted as I wanted it. I had to rush it today just to give it some color to stand out. But
It looks cool as fuck.
you have come to end me. My heart aches to allow it, to end this hateful task and my suffering. But I promised her I would do my duty. Your efforts are pointless. Velena's great work is too late, and I know my sister too well to believe it is not without risk of failure. You cannot beat Hadar. Siaska could not. Valkyrian could not. You will just be more poor souls to consume its gluttony. Come, dear children, let me take you somewhere you will know bliss and peace before such an end. She almost seems to gesture out, as if willing to take you somewhere.
I mean, I've seen Kellara before, when I died. Is this like a totally different person in my eyes, or
Somebody looks like it looks like Kellara if she were dying. Thin, rasping, weakened. The person you saw was stronger, more of able-bodied, armored. Very different. Same person, very different.
so? That's your plan, Kellara. Take us all beyond the veil to a peaceful land, so that we don't have to embrace Hadar.
To give you peace, to give everyone at least a moment of pure peace and bliss before it consumes everything.
But not everyone, right?
Everyone.
Not the guardians that you carelessly tossed aside.
They do not have souls. I cannot guide them. They are not of Aerosian creations. I cannot help them.
Well, to me they are.
I'm sorry, child. I cannot help them, but I can help you. Because I want to help all of those on Aerois with a soul to know just a brief moment.
If you wanted to help, you would aid us in fighting Hadar. This is cowardice. You've given up.
You do not understand. You mortal creatures, your lives so short, you cannot understand. I am one of the eldest. I still carry her memories of Hadar. For you to think you can win? Misguided children, you have been led astray, whether by the words of others or by your own arrogance to think that you can stand against such a power. Do not do this. Do not do this. Do not stand in my way. Do not try and stop me. I will make sure that the souls of Aerois know joy before their existence is wiped out.
What you have done is not joy. Quite the opposite.
A brief pain. To stem the tide of suffering. I take them to a place that one of you at least knows. You felt that joy, that bliss, what it was to be free of pain, of regret, of suffering. Surely all life deserves that before they are nothing. And she looks at Quill and she says,
It was peaceful, I admit, but there was no joy. There was no passion, no courage, no fight. There was nothing. It was empty. There was nothing to live for because...
You do not know emptiness. You do not know suffering.
We have seen Hadar. And yet we stand here before you, ready to fight, ready to take him on. Where's yours? Where's your courage? You say that you're the oldest. And act like it.
I see that these convictions are too strong in you. I have committed myself to this path. I have forced a terrible burden on those that follow me. I have done far too much to turn back now. I admire your hope. I can see that you truly think that you truly wish to stop Hadar and save everyone. But I will not, I cannot allow you to interfere in this duty. It will spell doom for all. And I will not let everyone go into that endless nothing without the joy I can bring. You see, various shadows spread around the mausoleum are suddenly wisped up into a swirling mass around Kellara. The various figures that you saw scattered around the women in the funerary robes, they suddenly rush, and as they do, the wind pulls their robes to reveal no bodies, just the impressions of a skull in the hoods and veils that they once had, as they brandish small knives as they rush.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh boy.
Finally, whatever light was allowing you to see Valla's magic, your own light sources, the Matrix, whatever it was,
Bonfires.
they vanish, plunging the entire garden into a shroud of darkness. Only, I believe, the Matrix gives off a faint amount of dim light.
Yep.
Is the only light source that you can see, with one exception. The small lantern at the feet of the statue flickers ever so softly. And you feel that darkness begin to claw at you as we are going to roll initiative.
Oh, how much light is that Matrix giving off? Is it like
It is
10 feet or?
I'll need Sentry to check for me in a moment.
Oh,
Oh boy.
okay.
Oh god.
Here we go. Huge rolls.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Lucius.
5.
Quill.
Natural 1, 3.
Ayla.
22.
Sentry.
22, same.
Nova.
20.
Okay. Well,
So we can't see these knife spectral figures,
as,
or even Kellara anymore.
it is currently darkness. If you have anyone with dark vision can see 60 feet.
You've
You
got
can
the
see it all
goggles
in
of light.
shape.
Oh, I do. I do have the hawky goggle things.
You've got 2 beaks.
I got 2 beaks, baby.
So yeah, essentially, I'm going to need, before anything else, can you just remind me how much light the matrix gives off?
I'm trying to find it. I can't seem to find it.
If you cannot find it, then I can make a judgment because I think it's like 10 feet of dim light. It's not much.
That sounds about right. For
So this
something
isn't
like
That's about right.
magical darkness, then I can see through
This is non-magical darkness.
Okay.
It's just that any other light sources were suddenly extinguished,
Sure. Except the lantern.
except the lantern and even the lantern. Like you can see it in the darkness because it has this like 5-foot glow, but it's dim light currently. And Sentry's matrix is projecting enough light around you.
Cool.
And at the very beginning of the turn, it is Kellara who goes first, using her Titanic awareness to always go first in initiatives.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
And she is just going to, she's going to reach out with a hand as you watch creeping shadows kind of run along the ground, eventually leap up. And who was kind of shit talking at the most? Sentry and Lucius.
Who was shit talking?
Didn't call her a coward, but
18,
like one.
18 against Lucius,
Yeah.
and against Sentry, that is a 25.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to use to keep because she's got a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to use her flat. I'm not going to roll damage. I'm just going to use the averages.
okay.
So you both take 12 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximums are reduced by the same amount.
Oh.
Yep.
So as in they take 24 damage, or
No, they take
No, they
12
can't
damage,
heal
but
back
their
up.
hit point maximum
And then
comes
their
down,
max
so it
goes to
cannot
that
be
level.
healed. Yeah. So there is a way to do it in D&D Beyond
Yeah,
where you
got
can
it,
mark it
yeah.
temporarily.
okay.
That's gonna happen.
That's going to happen a lot.
I don't know.
Quill's max HP is going to be 1 at some point.
She's just gonna move herself back. She just floats. This kind of floating throne that she sat on just floats backwards.
We presume. I can see it, but
And then we go to Ayla. Ayla, at the start of your turn, as you are currently in dim light, you feel the shadows, kind of the dim light of the shadows and the darkness around you kind of grip onto you. You gain an effect called Shadowbringer. You have one stack of Shadowbringer.
Oh. Okay.
Shadowbringer.
I can I'll keep track on this.
1 stack.
What does that mean?
For
Nothing
now, you don't know.
Okay. Can I?
While you're thinking, I'm just going to remind everybody, at any point on your turn, if you want to make like a check to try and figure something out, you can do. It's a free action, and you can only do it once per turn.
Okay.
Can I pull out a torch and light the torch?
You absolutely can. Yes, that would be an action to do so.
I will rage as my bonus action and take out a torch and light it.
Cool. Let me just look up exact details on the torch. Yep, 20 foot of bright light radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Yep. So Ayla, as you pull out this torch, this massive area of light kind of fills around you and your companions. Dim light spreads out further, kind of banishing away the shadows and darkness.
I guess we're just gonna have to try and not get sucked in by the darkness.
Try and light stuff up.
Yeah,
We
light
need
stuff
light.
up. Light stuff up. Probably safe. And I'll keep myself with the group for now, based on the fact that no likey dark,
Sure.
and they're currently in my area.
Okay.
Yeah, for now.
End of turn.
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Kellara is going to use her legendary action, Scatter the Light. I need Ayla, Quill, and Nova, as I've not hit you guys properly yet. Can you all make charisma saving throws for me?
Charisma. Fuck. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna fail regardless. So. 'Cause I
Oh, son of a
literally can't.
bitch.
You get +3s, don't forget.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we okay.
33.
Mm.
No,
Pass.
I rolled a 2.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
Yeah.
Ayla and Quill, you are suddenly transported.
Oh no.
Bang.
So we're moving. Okay. Oops, I rolled a dice by accident.
Oh, pull
Ayla's-
towards them.
Okay.
As you are engulfed, you are pulled through the demi-plane, suddenly as if, against your will, as you are teleported 40 feet to unoccupied spaces of Kelara's choice. That's it. Sentry. At the start of your turn, as you are now in only dim light from your matrix, you also gain a stack of Shadowbringer.
Okay. Make a note of that.
I will also try and keep a note of that as well.
Guessing scatter the light didn't diminish the torch.
I still got my torch?
The torch is still lit currently, yes.
Did you drop on the floor? Or is it with you? It's with you.
With me.
Okay. Can I can I see the lantern and
Yes.
see if it's similar to the one in the temple?
It looks plainer,
Okay.
like a common, quite common lantern, really. But there's no oil lamp inside. It's just a mote of silvery light, just giving off light. And it looks like the statue once held it, and it's like you can see the hand's been broken, and it's now laying on the ground on its side.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'll make a note of that. I'm going to stay by the group for now. Just
Okay.
use as much light as I've got, and just try and protect them as much as I can
Okay.
for now.
So just keeping the 10 feet of dim light from the matrix going.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Oh, I also forgot. So now that you guys had a turn, this handmaiden next to Ayla is going to activate at the end of Sentry's turn, and they are basically just going to they try and swipe at you with their little sickle, for a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Roll pretty high. 10 necrotic damage, and you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. Then we go to Nova Vija. At the start of your turn, Nova Vija, you also gain a stack of Shadowbringer as you are in dim light.
We still don't know what that does.
Do not.
Okay.
I have
Once you are affected by something, I'll generally tell you what that effect is.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you got to try and figure
Figure
out
out what it
or-
is.
Yeah.
Tiangong has dark vision,
Okay.
and I never really know how this works because originally it was on the weapon, but then I guess because I can manifest, like, does Tiangong the Echo have dark
Yeah,
vision?
say so. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
bonus
see that
action,
problem.
I'll summon Tiangong.
Yeah. Do you want to pass that? Sorry, Truck. Can you just pass that?
Do you want to pass it to me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll summon them near me. There. And then use, can I ask Tiangong to guide me towards the lantern?
Yeah, I'd say so that you're aware of, even in dark, because currently you're in dim light as well, even if you were to go in darkness, you are aware of where Tiangong themselves is, so you can just follow them, but obviously you wouldn't be able to see anything around them yourselves.
My
Actually, your
should
torch
be
is
giving
creating
off light
dim
there.
light. Yes, you would
so you should
it's-
see that area.
Yeah, you can see pretty much 40 feet around Ayla, but it's only dim light after 20 feet around Ayla is bright, and then it's 20 feet of dim light around that. So you can see pretty much most of this area now. It's only
Okay.
these far corners you can't really see.
Okay.
Um,
Well, in which case, I think both of us will go towards the lantern anyway.
sure.
So I've got 30 foot of movement. So
if you can move yourself a little bit, just because I can't quite reach. So that's 10,
So from there, 5,
Five.
10, 15.
20, 25, 30 you've got.
Yeah.
So you can actually both
Get
get
there.
right next to it. Yeah, so that's your movement.
And then the lantern is lit, isn't it? But it was
It has
just
a very faint
very
dim
faint.
light, yes.
and in that kind of similar way to the lantern we saw in the altar in the cathedral. So kind of more related to Kellara than.
Like I said, Sentry, this one is plainer, but there is no mundane light source. There is a moat of what Nova would recognize as starlight in it. It's like silvery starlight. It's magical, but the lantern is very plain. Resembles ones that you've seen on emblems of Kellara. Resembles ones that you saw in the temple. Not as fancy, but.
And the statue in front of us of the woman, does that look like Kellara or
You
like?
would need to make a religion check.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'd say that's a free action. You can do that.
13 plus 9 is 20.
You actually think it's a statue of Siaska.
Okay.
And
Star
in
Mother.
the gesture, it's not so much holding the lantern forward, it was passing the lantern on. And that lantern has now broken free and fallen down.
Can I pick the lantern up?
You can. It takes your action.
Okay.
Oh,
These
there's
are
cards.
double-sided.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
that is a lot of information.
Okay.
Read it.
As Nova, you go to pick this lantern up, it is very heavy. Unnaturally heavy for its size. As you pick it up, like, you can hold it, you have to hold it in one hand. So for you, you would basically choose shield or sword you want to keep out.
I think I would. I'm gonna use my shield actually.
You keep your
'cause then
shield?
Tiangong can be my sword.
Okay, so you dismiss the weapon of like Tiangong putting it away,
Yeah.
whatever. You still have the echo out, but
And then my
basically it
shield.
means you cannot make attacks with Tiangong because you are holding this
But
lantern in one
Tiangong, the echo, can
can
make the
yes,
attacks.
because
Yeah.
you can always choose to make attacks from your
From
echo's
echo,
location.
yeah.
Yes. So for now, you've got your shield and the lantern out, and yeah, you feel yourself surge with light. The rest of you see that Nova, this lantern, begins giving off 10 feet of light.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay. That's why Mark wanted scissors earlier. See it
Put
now.
down some auras.
Yes, so you begin giving off 10 feet of light. I mean, that is your movement and action. I will also tell you, Kim, it currently has 0 charges. So on the thing, it says it can hold a certain number. It has 0 currently.
Oh, I'm very intrigued.
Okay.
Okay,
I think just probably more RP than anything. Like Tiangong will take a defensive stance,
sure.
while Nova's just like looking at this thing like, whoa.
You see Kellara just sort of look over in your direction. It won't help you. End of turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, one of the Banshees is going to attack Quill.
Yeah.
Only a 10 to hit.
Oh, wonderful.
And then Kellara will use her legendary action on Lucius.
Okay.
Can you make a... in fact, I need to check. I'm so sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on.
That's all right.
Do you bear with me?
No, you're doing fine.
Lots of legendary actions.
Does it
Can
bear
make-
with you?
Can you make a Constitution saving throw? In fact, I'm actually not going to do it on Lucius. I'm going to do it on Quill, because he's near a handmaid. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, Quill, and reduce it by 1d4?
Oh, good. I've got
Interesting.
+2 and I'm reducing it. Okay, so 17, probably not pass anyway, 15.
15. The whale, the banshee, this handmaiden who's they're almost making this low, droning, like scream, but it's not high pitched. It's like hitting your mind in some way.
Yeah.
And you feel yourself like, almost all these different like emotions and feel yourself like being drained of strength and things like that. It is the cause of the saving throws. As long as you are within a certain radius of these creatures, you have a -1d4 to saving throws.
Okay.
As Kellara looks over in your way and she whispers, and you feel like part of your breath taken away. You take 10 necrotic damage and your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
At initiative 20. Yes. You watch as those of you who can see them, so Sentry and Lucius, because your dark vision, you can just about see it. Maybe the dim light from Ayla's torch. Quill, you have dark vision, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so you can see just about on the very cusp of it. There are these shrines that look like they are holy, like shrines to Siaska. You can see a few of them, sort of the statue in the middle, and then each of the 4 corners are all shrines. Something like a glowing piece of light breaks off and forms in front of them.
Okay.
Oh.
More lanterns or
Oh, it's
that
dead.
was gone?
Can you put this one next
Yeah.
to that?
Oh, and there was one next to next to the statue as well.
I've got a bonus one, so if you can put that one next to that pillar, please, Troll. I got the one next to the lantern, the statue.
Yeah.
As you see these pieces of light seem to just appear next to the shrines.
Okay.
All right. For reference, by the way, Valla is. I'm not going to put a mini down for her. She's basically where you arrived. Max is going to just use his royal ward on Valla, and he's going to remain where he is.
Yep.
Technically, he gains a stack of. And then he's just going to ready an action. He's basically just going to use his bonus action to protect Valla, and then he readies an action. If anything comes close, he's going to take a swing at it.
Yeah.
Lucius, at the start of your turn, you gain 1 stack of Shadowbringer,
Okay.
and then you may take your turn.
I'm going to quicken a cantrip,
Okay.
dancing lights.
Creates 10 feet of dim light, I believe.
Yeah. So 4 torches, they can't be more than 20 feet apart from each other. So I'm basically going to create a square of
Okay.
20 feet from each other around.
But it's one effect, isn't it? Dancing lights. It create 4 things.
You
with
can create
one
4
spell.
sized torches and it's 1 spell. They just have to be within 20 feet. So I'm literally going to grid
I
Kellara.
have to use my dancing lights for these moat things, but yes, like we'll put it around as if there's something. It's fine. Like we'll remember it. It's fine. So around
Just a
Kellara
square
has
around
square of
Kellara.
dim light. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. That's also now blending in with Ayla's torchlight as well. All right. So that was quickened bonus action. Action.
There you are. And then action is straight up chromatic orb
At what target?
Kellara.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I don't like that at all. You can do a level 4.
Okay.
14 plus 12.
The spell impacts the swirling mass of shadows around her. There is no effect.
Even at 20. Okay.
The shadows around her.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle. Oh crap.
I can't get through to her. And there was quite a lot of energy behind that one. We need to do something about that.
End of turn, Lucius.
That's me.
Oh, one of the shadow boys.
She flies over. She's going to attack Lucius.
Protect Lucius, please.
All right. Defend disadvantage on the attack roll. That's 1 fucking miles. That is only
17.
going to be a 10 to hit Lucius.
Oh, it will not hit.
Sentry manages to step in the way, just deflect it away with a shield as this just like swipes against it, unable to strike.
Oh
I
boy.
like it when Lucius doesn't get hit by things.
Quill.
Remember the days when he did get hit by everything?
Happened all the time.
Yeah, still does.
I am going to. I need to get away from this thing, but I can't do it with a disengage.
I will confirm these are minions. They do not take reactions.
Oh.
They follow minion rules.
Okay.
Okay. I want to fly to basically the middle of everybody. So I'll do that. To about here. So just on the edge of Nova's lantern, and I'm going to cast
Mylan. Oh, Nova's on.
Nova's lantern. Sorry, an 8th level spell, Holy Aura.
Oh, nice.
What?
Divine light washes out from me and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around me. Creatures of my choice in that radius, when you cast a spell, shed dim light, only dim light, in a 5-foot radius and have advantage on all saving throws. And other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them.
Okay.
In
8th
addition,
level, you said?
yeah.
Okay.
In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, it flashes with a brilliant light and they have to do a constitution save or are blinded.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Are these things undead?
Maybe.
Look like it. Anyway, I'm casting that,
That's your turn.
and everyone is shedding light. And
Oh.
anyone else?
In a 5-foot radius,
done.
right? So it's
5-foot
literally
radius.
just around.
Dim light.
Dim light, but
When you cast a spell.
We can see where everyone is now, though.
When they cast a spell.
I've
Oh, it's just when you cast.
When
the
I
spell,
cast
everybody-
it, everyone
everybody
gets it.
within that radius gets this thing. And
Yeah.
they have this persistent effect on.
yeah, for a minute.
Okay.
Concentration.
End of turn.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
He's gonna die.
Oh yeah, one of those are coming for me. That makes sense.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
No.
All right, misses. Also,
Oh, is it undead?
these are undead.
Woo!
Okay, let me see if it happens when they.
They did melee
Oh,
attack
it didn't
you.
hit me.
Oh,
It
it's when
hit you,
you hit.
but it should have had disadvantage, or is that only?
It would have had
oh,
disadvantage, yeah.
Roll it anyway, but it doesn't matter. All right. The very last thing is Clara's going to use her final legendary action to attempt to, on Lucius, the same thing she did to Quill. Can you make a con save minus 1d4, please?
23.
You get +3 from me.
Oh wait, sorry, was that
Minus
a
3 plus
con
3.
save?
So,
Did you do that with advantage?
do I?
Yeah.
Kellara is not undead.
No, it's he gets advantage on all saving throws.
There you go.
We got 23. Right?
Already got a. Yeah, that was an at one.
Oh, okay.
Well, so it's 23.
23 exact is a failure.
Oh, wow.
And you're fighting high CR creatures now, folks. 10 necrotic, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount.
Okay.
And that is the end of round 1.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Very cool.
Kellara will look at Quill, look at Ayla with the bright light. She's sort of eyeing up various things. How long does Holy Aura? Is it concentration?
Concentration for a minute.
Okay,
So 10 turns.
10 turns.
can keep
She
track of that.
will make 2 creeping shadow attacks. The first one will be at Quill, and then I'm going to decide where the next one goes.
So that's still with disadvantage.
With disadvantage against all creatures. Doesn't matter.
All creatures disadvantage.
Okay, that's going to be 21 to hit.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
12 points of necrotic damage. Your
Okay.
hit point maximum is reduced.
Ah.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw? Concentration.
Yep. Just
Hey, what's
figuring
your
it
con
out.
plus?
19,
Con
109.
save plus. Because mine was +8.
Oh, good point.
And I rolled
Mine's
a
plus
17.
2. So I don't think I can pass this.
It's a shame you had that minus D4. 'Cause with Sentry, you would have succeeded.
No, they completely negated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that +3 would have tipped me over, I guess.
Well, I got a 14 on the con save on the attack.
Success, yeah. So your concentration remains.
Oh, concentration. Okay.
Oh.
That was for concentration.
Oh, I also
necrotic is when you get hit, you take
I also
that
got a
damage.
natural 20 with advantage. So,
Okay.
okay, so I didn't do a save against the
No,
attack
no,
itself.
If it
Okay.
hits you,
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it, and you take it and you minus it.
Okay.
And she'll do it to you again because that
Yeah.
with the aura is like a big target.
That's it. Yeah.
It's going to be a miss because I rolled a 2, so she misses you with the disadvantage.
Okay.
And then she will kind of frown slightly, and then she will attempt to use her bonus action, Wallow in Darkness, which extinguishes a source of light created by a spell or effect.
Oh.
Oh.
Because it is above 6th level, I have to roll.
Oh.
I probably need to con save my dancing lights.
Yes,
Now-
please do.
I failed it, right? Because
I mean, DC 10.
took damage.
No, I mean, DC 10, it's easy for you to pass. You've got high
19.
Yeah.
So if she's doing this, is that against the entire spell itself or against a single target?
Well, I mean, it is the spell that creates the light, so it would be against the spell.
Okay, and she's rolling. Okay, well, I'm going to portent this.
Okay. 2A.
2A, I got a portent to a 5 roll.
Okay. Is that what you would like to use?
He's poker bluffing you, you can tell.
Yeah.
It fails.
Hey.
Playing with our minds.
Okay. That's one of my 2, but
A light that you bring here. It's a fading power.
Lightbringer.
Hold it off for now, but it won't help you. All right. Ayla. You are currently in bright light. You
Hello.
do not gain any more stacks of Shadowbring.
Do I know what that does? No, it's
yet.
been on me.
No, not
No?
yet.
Can
You
I
haven't-
suggest we take a break?
Oh,
Love
yes,
the energy,
sorry.
but we've been
I
going for a
forgot.
while.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
That's a perfect
Okay.
time to take a break.
Oh.
Yes, we'll take a break there. Sorry, I was getting carried away.
No, that's
Thank you,
cool.
Kim. That's going to be it for part 1. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you very soon.
Goodbye.
The fight continues.
Welcome to part 2 of High Rollers, the battle in Kellara's demiplane, the Mourning Garden, a demiplane created by Kellara. The party, the champions, have breached into it with Valla's assistance, and they have begun a battle against the Titan herself, who seems to believe that she is going to grant peace to the souls of Aerois by taking them to the afterlife to enjoy a brief respite before they are consumed by Hadar. However, our players and our champions know that not to be the case, or at least that there is hope that Kellara has herself does not see, and so a battle has broken out. So far, the champions are beginning to fathom out elements of this encounter, for it seems that Kellara, unharmed by Lucius's spell, the shadows of the garden clinging to them to create some unknown effect, and Kellara's attacks slowly lowering their maximum hit points by small amounts. Nova has picked up a mysterious lantern. Quill has used a powerful spell, Holy Aura, to protect him and his friends. But will it be enough? Let's jump back in. Ayla, it's your turn.
Hi.
Hell of a recap. That was so good.
Efficient.
I love that.
Sometimes when I do it off the top of my head, it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
So,
So
can
to confirm, these are minions, the handmaidens, these
Yep.
flying, spectral, kind of ghostly women. They are minions. They won't take attacks of opportunity against you.
my thinking is, I can see these little lights.
Yes.
I'm gonna run over to that one.
The one in the
corner.
south. So if I'm north, east, southwest.
That
of
one.
the map. Okay.
I wanna go over to that, which
So,
is 30
uh,
feet.
If you
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can use the fence. The fence can be crossed as difficult terrain.
I think I could just go
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 20, yep, you can just get there.
Yeah, he got like
yeah.
50 million feet of movement.
What'd you do? You run up to you see it. It's kind of like half floating. It's just like a little mote of light.
Eh.
Okay. You touch it, and it kind of coalesces around your arm and begins floating around you.
Spinny thing! Nova!
Bring it to me! Bring it to me!
Nova! Nova! I'm gonna walk over to Nova with it.
Sure.
How much movement?
I'm gonna use my action to.
Oh,
I've got 45 feet movement.
okay.
Okay. So you went. I think that was like 30. So
I'll
30,
just dash,
40.
if I have to.
So you're gonna action dash
Sure.
and then go up to Nova.
With. Help me! Help me! It's doing a thing!
Yeah. What'd you do?
Can I look at the lantern that Nova's holding?
You look at it.
Eh?
So, if you would like to, you can use a bonus action to infuse a mote of divine light into the lantern.
I'll do that.
Okay, you expend your bonus action, and as you reach forward and focus your will, the little mote goes into the lantern and vanishes, and the light grows a little stronger. You may add 1 charge to the lantern.
I just look at Nova going, did I do a good thing?
You did a brilliant thing.
Amazing, I did it right!
I fucking love this.
Anybody who played the original Destiny may have familiar experiences.
So that light in the southwest, that's
yes,
removed.
we remove that, yes.
Okay.
So I'll take
I
that.
found one of the dancing lights
Oh,
here.
thank you very much. I'll send that away. Save that.
Firmly up my butt.
Okay.
Ah.
3 more lights remain.
Currently. 4, actually. There is one next
Yeah,
to
there's
the
one
statue.
next to the statue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ayla, that was your move, your action, and your bonus action. You're fully done. You started, you've got a torch, you started in bright light, you end your turn in bright light, but you did move more than 10 feet this round.
Oh.
You take 2 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Every stack of Shadowbringer, if you move more than 10 feet, you take 2 points of necrotic damage for each stack that you currently have.
Okay.
Oh.
How do you get rid of it?
That's a great question.
Great.
light.
You will have to find out.
Oh, okay.
End of your turn. Ayla, done?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to cut out the templates for this, but we're just going to have to roughly describe it.
What? What?
Kellara is going to use one of her legendary actions.
Okay, here we go.
You watch.
There's a lot of us
as
in one place.
I mean, it
Kellara
has
is
to
going
be
to
a thing.
create. So I'll describe it and then I'll say where we are. You watch as Kellara is just like, enough. Time for balance. And she raises her hand as you see a spectral image of a scale appear.
Oh.
And on the scale is the rune for 3. 2 circles. 20-foot radius circle here, and a 20-foot radius circle here. I need Nova, Ayla, and Quill. You have a choice. If you have your reaction available, which I believe Ayla does, Nova does,
I didn't shield, so I should
have
do.
it.
Yeah.
You can choose to either use your reaction, or risk a dexterity saving throw to basically get to the outer edge of the circle. Or you can choose to stay where you are.
So, a scale that says 3 on it.
Has appeared in her hand. She's created, and there is like a glowing 20-foot radius sphere, like circle on the
Danger
ground,
zone.
and then another 20-foot radius circle underneath the three of you, including Tiangong.
I'll spend a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way would you like to go? So I'm gonna place it here. It's like you
over
basically
this-
reach the closest edge.
That way.
Okay.
What about you, Quill?
So I'm still in it.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to? You can use your reaction, or you can make a dex save.
Did Tiangong go with?
But I mean, yes, I would assume that you
Yeah.
would bring Tiangong with you. So.
Also, they said 3, and if it's 3 people, it might not register Tiangong as a thing. Humanoid. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just scatting here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, well, I
need
think
a decision.
me on my own is bad anyway. So I'll spend a reaction to get out. I
You can
think
Joe, right back there.
this is not good.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it could be.
Sentry. Where is
We'll
Sentry?
find out.
currently?
I'm down
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Sentry, you're down the bottom. You only have dim light currently.
Yep.
You gain another stack of shadow brew.
Okie dokie. 2 stacks. Plus 2. Okie dokie. Following Ayla's lead, I'm gonna say to Lucius and Quill, I'm gonna go get the stack of light over in the far corner. I think we should bring them over to Nova.
All right.
I'm gonna move towards this stack of light and this.
This one. Where exactly are you going?
North.
Are
go
you going to cross the glowing circle here? Or
No, I'm gonna go round the
The
perimeter.
ominously glowing circle. You don't want to go in that.
No, thank
No,
you.
okay.
30,
Yeah,
and then
I think I'll Misty Step as a bonus action, another 30.
30.
And do I use my full movement?
You've used your full. You can action dash if you would like.
Yeah.
Gotta get there, right?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I will go to pick up that mote of
As
light.
soon as you touch it, it begins hovering around you.
Okay.
You have 15 feet of movement left.
Okay. I'll start bringing it back around the perimeter. Get those stacks of damage.
Comes with you. All right. Done.
Yep.
At the end of Sentry's turn, the countdown goes to 2. Dum,
Oh,
dum, dum. The handmaiden. One of the handmaidens will go. Flies over towards Sentry.
I don't know what meant to balance.
It's a natural 20. It has a disadvantage.
Disadvantage,
Holy aura.
yes.
That's going to be a 22.
Yeah, just.
Just
There.
hits.
Okay, so it would make a well, I think it still hits, but it will make a Constitution save as
Sentry
well.
will take 10 points of radiant damage. Sorry, necrotic damage.
Okay.
You don't have reactions.
No.
You also, as it strikes you, the mote of light, as it strikes you, it grabs it
No!
and it goes into its body.
Oh, we're
Ah,
playing Quidditch with this thing.
Okay. Cool.
Of all the Quidditch. Of all the things.
it's got our snitch.
Nova.
How many of those circles?
2 circles, 20 foot over here, 20 foot in this moat, or like 10 feet, I'd say.
Currently, no one's in them.
Currently, there's nobody in either one.
Can you move me 30 foot towards that northeastern moat?
You would have to, if you don't want to cross the glowing circle here, you will have to kind of like come round or go down here and hop over a fence.
Yeah, I'll skirt it.
Yeah. Which way do you want to go? Down
Back.
here?
No, not non-fancy way.
This is where I wish I hadn't put the. In fact, as cool as an idea as this was, Mark, I think we're just going to remember that Nova has a 10-foot radius of bright light.
Makes sense.
Oh, I take 5 points of radiant damage as well.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Is that
radiant.
because you've got the
10,
thing?
15, 30 gets you around the corner.
And then keep 30 more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to full on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with Tiangong?
Can they come with me?
They can go 30 feet with you.
Oh.
I think they can dash on their turn.
I want them to go through the light.
Yeah? Does Tiangong count as a creature? Did we find this out?
Will they get hurt and
They
dismissed?
can take
like
damage,
they
but
are?
objects can take damage too. And I think we've had this discussion
true.
before that Tiangong. I can't remember how we've ruled it in the past.
Echo. It doesn't say anything about it being a.
All right.
Manifest an echo. The echo lasts until it's destroyed. You dismiss it, or manifest another echo, or you're incapacitated.
It has 1 hit point.
It has 1 hit point.
I'm going to argue, for the sake of this fight, maybe we'll change it. Maybe this is in contradiction to what I've done before. It's not a creature. You send it across, and it just goes across. Just gets there with you. Yep, just passes through it.
Yeah. It says when you see a creature within 5 foot, but it doesn't.
I'm gonna rule that. Yeah, it just passes through.
Okay.
Why? But it does.
Yeah.
So that was my
Anything else? That was your
action.
move and your action so far. You have a bonus action.
I have a bonus action left. For shits and giggles, I would like to cast. I was going to say I'm going to cast Hexblade Curse on Kellara, but with the shadows around her, I'm suspicious. So I'm not going to do shit. I will shout, however, get me the lights! Get me the lights!
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, you take another 5 radiant damage. And at the end of your turn, dong, the countdown goes to 1. Dong, dong. Maximilian.
3 bells.
I don't know. It's not always no. It's just like there's a continuous kind of like.
Oh, that's
like
constantly.
yeah.
Ding dong.
It's more.
Well, that was a hint.
That was more for Ants.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have interest
baffled
then for
by it.
fairness. Did Sentry, did you take Shadowbringer damage when you
Yes.
ran?
I don't believe you took damage, and you had 2 stacks, so that would be 4 points in necrotic damage. Thank you, Tom.
That's all right. You're welcome, Ree.
Max
Because it was
will.
Max for himself.
Max will say, "Do you want me to leave Valla? I can go fetch the other light. I can think I can see it."
I can get it. I can get this one.
All right, I will remain here. I do not know what else I can do at this point. It does not seem that the attacks will work. He will walk over to Lucius and cast Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Plus 2 AC,
Oh, thank you.
and then he walks back to protecting Valla.
Did that ghost get within 5 feet of Max?
Yes.
Because he did a held action to attack anything that comes within.
After it was on the net, it was on the thing.
Ah.
Oh no, actually no, it would have been this turn. Yeah, it would have been. Where you can cast that, you can do an action as well. You can make 1 attack to see the thing that's going to hit easily. It's with them all. And take 8. Oh, in fact, actually, I need to roll a thing first.
Oh.
Does hit.
Okay.
8 plus. This would be 16. 19 points of damage. Some of it is resistant.
Okay. Not bad amount.
Full amount of that. That would take 60. You watch as Max smashes one of these banshees with a hammer as it like comes up close to him. Whoosh. The banshee almost seems to dissipate for a moment, but there's just some tiny portion of substantial energy keeping it there in place. You've also just reminded me I forgot to have a banshee go on as well. It's going to take you quite. As it's fitting for reminding me on things.
I'm going to keep track of everything for
Natural
the puzzle.
20, disadvantage, for a 12.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Man.
That disadvantage really going to town.
Yeah, that spell was
It's a
really good.
level 8 spell, so I
Holy
mean,
crap.
Lucius.
yeah,
Perfect for this.
it's great.
Oh, actually, no. Max is a living person. The countdown goes to 0.
Oh.
Doom. Doom. Lucius.
What does that mean? Valla.
I have no idea. I'm right
It's okay,
now.
you don't need to know that.
Okay, you got Vala's abilities.
I would like to use one of your abilities, please.
Yeah, sure. Which one?
Spatial Rift.
Okay.
Can you create a portal next to Nova? And then a portal at one of the remaining moats.
So portal next to Nova, and then what you want one? Can you pop that next to the last remaining moat?
Oh, so, okay.
cool.
Northwest, southwest. East.
Okay.
Northeast,
you.
southeast.
All right. So it faces towards Nova. So we got to remember that the one face currently next to Nova, the facing is on Nova's side, and then the one at the back is facing back towards the back of the garden.
Okay.
So that's a free action. You can do that. You still get your full turn.
Can you move these around, or is that it?
Once I've placed them, they're placed.
All right. I'm going to use my...
So you watch as she like throws her hand to the side and she creates these 2 diagonal portals, like almost like actually no, they'd be like diamond shapes.
It's bonus action. I can move my dancing light 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to put...
You are in dim light currently, Lucius. I'm going to give you another stack of shadow.
I'm pretty sure I can move my dancing lights
Yeah.
over to that one.
Sure. Yep. Okay. So it's currently with dim light in that area.
If you need light for safety, go through the portal. and it's just gonna have light around.
I will say, dim light, currently, you are still gaining this kind of like creeping
Okay.
sensation. You still gain a stack of Shadowbringer in dim light. When Ayla was in the bright light, she gained, like, Ayla and Nova currently gain.
So I got another stack of I.
Yeah, I've put you down for 2. You should have 2 now. Alright, so bonus action, and move.
My main action is going to be. Am I out of opportunity attack? From
These
that?
are minions,
They
so
don't
they
there.
won't make opportunity attacks against you.
In which case, I'm still going to attack them.
This one is heavily injured as well. This one, Max just clobbered.
All right. In which case, acid splash. Simple.
Acid Splash.
Cantrip.
Is it a saving throw?
Dex 18.
They
save
fail it automatically because they're a minion.
46.
They take 1 point of damage, they die.
1. Oh, that's a
It was on
shame.
1 hit point.
Aw.
When this thing
I didn't
dies,
use a spell slot on it.
both Max and Lucius, you take 3 points of radiant damage, and when it dies, it leaves behind a small glow.
Woo!
Can I use my
Oh.
movement to stand on it at least?
You can, and it begins following you immediately.
Excellent. And then I will move towards the portal.
Sorry, I'm
But
just trying to do a minute.
I'll do it myself.
Move yourself, yeah, like.
That was up 5.
Great.
Hiding behind this wall as well.
Yes.
Like a coward!
Okay. One thing I forgot. So I believe Sentry, you're carrying a moat. Oh, it got stolen.
got
You didn't
stolen.
It got stolen.
And I've
But
picked
you
it up.
ended your turn with it.
Yeah.
Can you take 2 more radiant damage? Lucius, can you also take 2 radiant damage?
Oh.
Whenever you're carrying one of these moats, this is a reminder now that we know the effect, and I should have revealed this on Sentry's one. At the end of your turn, because you got it and delivered
got
it
it,
before you
delivered it,
did it.
yeah.
She dunked its own one.
Every moat you carry, 2 radiant damage per moat at the end of your turn.
Okay.
If you're carrying it.
Okay.
The counter went to 0, right?
The
Yeah,
counter is currently 0, yes.
Has anything happened with that yet?
Have you finished your turn?
I have, yeah, I've used my movement and everything, so.
Right. A few things happen at the end of your turn. The first thing is the countdown disappears, and a wave of necrotic energy flushes through the entire demi-plane. Everybody.
What about the circles?
Circles are unaffected.
We had to be in the
I
circle.
had images
had
of
to
Final
be in.
Fantasy with that.
Every creature takes 35 necrotic damage and gains 3 stacks of Shadowbringer.
Oh.
If you have
Even if you have a
resistance to necrotic.
Even if you have a light, if you have resistance to necrotic, then its resistance is normal. So you take
Oh. How long did the
30,
the potions would have worn off? though?
17.
Yeah, they would
damage.
You don't have
Not
And
a
you-
potion.
Yeah, you've got something else, something special.
And Nova, I forgot to put it on the thing. You do not gain stacks of Shadowbringer whilst you are currently under its effect.
How much damage was that, sorry?
35.
Is that healable damage?
That would be healable. That does not reduce your hit point max.
Okay.
And it added 3.
3
moats.
stacks.
Stacks.
Yes.
Shadow
So
Bringer.
currently, Ayla, you have 4. Sentry has 5. Nova, I believe, has 1. Lucius has 5.
Yeah, I got 5.
Max has 5. Quill has 4. I
Yeah,
believe.
because I haven't had a turn yet.
Yes.
How do I get rid of it?
That's a great question. The next thing that happens is one of the handmaidens is going to go chasing after Nova.
Kiss my butt.
Actually, no, he's got moats.
Does the do
Lucius
the
has a
circles
moat.
disappear?
Hungry for moats.
Hungry for moats. Comes after you. You currently have 5 stacks. This is going to be. Whoops. It's going to be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
That is going to be plus. That's going to be 18 to hit.
Just hits.
10 necrotic
Oh,
damage.
Shield of Faith. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Max is Shield of Faith.
Hell
You
yeah.
have to
yeah.
see concentration. I rolled a 1. You don't have Shield of Faith. He has an advantage on saving throws. I rolled a 2.
What's it? Wait, what's he
does.
saving
Concentration.
against?
Yeah.
Shield of Faith. He took 35 points in necrotic.
That I need to do that as well.
E2 for Dancing Lights. 17. I'm fine.
So this is I need to be
You are
what
not
12.
I've just seen your hit points. You're not fine.
I'm fine.
Wait, what?
I'm fine.
You-
Concentration-wise, I'm great.
So the attack
Okay.
did hit because you didn't have Shield of Faith because I rolled a 1 and a 2 for Max. You take 10 more necrotic. Doesn't reduce your hit point maximum. It's just 10 necrotic damage, and your moat gets stolen away.
However, Lucius flashes when it hits him and blinds this creature because it auto fails. It is blinded until the end of the spell.
Yep.
Oh,
So it can still make attacks, but obviously can't. Has disadvantage and also
Did that happen with Max as well?
thingy. Max's one
No.
got destroyed anyway.
Okay.
It did happen,
Yeah.
but it got destroyed. It was a one hit.
So much going on.
Yes, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Quill.
Right, I would like to. I'd like to action dash, which would give me 90 feet of flying speed. I want to fly to the moat in the southeast,
Corner.
slap that, grab that.
That one.
That's
got
currently
eaten.
in the
It got eaten.
thing. Yeah, I'll take that then. Thank you.
I can't reach both.
Yeah, that guy's got 2 on him.
So sorry, you're going to this one?
No,
that
south,
one.
this side here, to
Yep.
grab the one in the bottom corner, and I want to go through the portal with the rest of my movement,
Yep.
and then use my bonus action to
Give it.
Infuse
it into the lantern.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Yeah, all of that happens. You fly over, you touch the moat, it begins following you around. You fly through the portal, you appear next to Nova. You touch the lantern, still your will.
Hello.
It gains a charge.
Another one. How many do you need?
Some.
Some. Okay,
And
I'll get some. Yes, and
More.
More.
Can you roll a d4 for me, please, Quill?
Yeah, what's the D4? 2. Also, I should have taken Shadowbringer damage.
Yes, you did. You moved more. So that is 2 per number that you have. So
Okay.
that is going to be 8, I believe.
Does being in the
Uh,
lantern
10.
like
I
help
gained
them?
1 at the start.
uh,
I've got 5 stacks because at the start of the turn.
That's true. So 10. All right. At the very end of the round, more modes.
Oh, sweet.
Oh god, there are so many. I don't like that there's more appearing.
Yeah, how many do we need?
Because they all have
Question.
1
Yeah.
each, all of these creatures, and more are appearing.
Depends what I want to do with the lantern.
3. I
Okay.
guess the very last
Oh.
thing, Clara still has 1 legendary action left.
Forget I said
Ayla,
that.
can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Why?
With advantage.
With the
With advantage.
13 plus 11.
24.
24.
24, and you don't have a creature within 50
No.
feet of you. You succeed.
Whee!
No necrotic damage. All right.
Okay.
Top of a
All
brand new
right,
turn.
all right, all
Brand
right.
new
Kellara.
round. Kelara's go. She will,
Chill out.
having been unaffected so far.
Get consumed by her dart.
She's going to turn towards. Where's Quill?
I'm by
He's nowhere.
Nova.
He's nowhere.
I'm hiding.
She can't see him.
Can't see me.
Too dark.
You can.
I'm stood behind a portal so she can see where I'm
She's not going to
standing.
move. There's
Lucius.
no reason for her to move. She'll make a creeping shadows attack against Quill. She's disadvantage, I believe.
Yes.
For a 25.
Okay.
12 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount. This is necrotic damage.
So 107,
Man,
97
some
max.
necrotic potions would be amazing.
You're such a shit eater.
I've never
Sorry,
got
so
one.
12
No.
damage. Let me just see if I.
So DC 10.
Perfect, 15.
Keeps it up.
I always keep up.
That's not what
I mean, she.
I look over at Max.
She's gonna look at Quill again.
Oh, shit.
I mean, she would. That's only gonna be a 18 to hit.
I will. Yeah, I'll shield that.
Okay,
Did,
misses.
what potion did I take?
Create the shield, deflect
don't
it
know.
away, and then she's
I think
going
both of them are
to.
done
Not the Death Ward one.
Death Ward and Aquatic.
I love this fight.
But they would be done by now. Because they're like
She's
1
gonna
hour.
use
They were only an hour.
her
We had a long
We
rest.
spent like 5 hours looking at
Wallow
maps.
in Darkness. I need Quill, Lucius, and Nova to all make charisma saving throws, please.
Advantage.
Yeah.
24.
24. Success.
20. So
Fail.
Failure.
18 plus 11.
Success.
Oh,
That's
Quill.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. I just slapped the moat into the lantern. Put me next to another moat.
Wee woo, boring alarm.
That's the sound of a teleport in Kellara's domain.
Put you next to
18
her,
plus 11. 29.
snatching you away.
Next to Kellara.
Yeah. Also, in you only have the dim light of your holy
Hot
aura
coffee,
as well
good idea.
around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sweating.
Ayla,
Can I?
can you? At the start of your turn, you are in dim light. You gain another stack.
I have a torch.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
I hold your torch.
You are holding your torch.
I am
An
a
annoying
torch.
spell that I'm like, should I get rid of that?
What do
I should probably just get rid of the torch.
I don't know how many. Hang on. Right.
Right. Reed, can I get the Valla thing?
28,
Can't remember what it is. Yeah.
25, 30, 35, 40,
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
Action dash. Grab the mote
Okay, so you grab one mote.
and go to Nova. Bonus action. Put the mote in the Nova.
Okay.
You just got another one straight away again.
Yes, I
Oh
did.
my
I'll
God.
get
Like
that.
that. Yep, it's fine. All right, yep, so one more charge.
I can run fast.
You can run super
Jeez.
fast.
Did you only want to touch the one mote?
Oh, can I get two?
I mean, you didn't ask. Like, you've currently just done one. But
I've still got some movement.
Yeah. You
I'll
don't
take
have
the other
enough
mote and then I.
Well, you haven't got
Oh,
enough bonus.
Yeah, I've got another bonus
Oh, shit.
action.
Yes. It is a free action to, as long as you are within 5 feet, you can touch them as a free action.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's fine. Yes. Well, you know now.
Oh, I've ruined it. I could have put two in.
You could have done, but now you've got one. It's fine.
All right,
At the end of your
I've got
turn,
a
you
thing.
take 2 radiant damage from the thingy, and you also take 8 necrotic damage from your Shadowbring staff.
So 10 damage.
Powered up does the lantern feel?
Pretty juicy.
Is it?
Yeah, how many stacks has this thing got now?
It's got 4 motes in it.
4.
Oh, 4 motes.
We're doing it, I think. I'm just waiting for you to do something with the lantern so we know that we're doing a good thing here.
At the end of your turn, Ayla, Kellara is going to use her Wallowing Darkness as a legendary action, and your torch goes out.
Okay, I've still got the moat.
You have a moat, yes. It's dim light. It's not bright light.
Yeah.
If they stack, do they become bright light?
No.
Am I
Maybe.
near enough
I mean,
Nova?
actually, no. I won't say no to that. You don't know.
Am I near enough Nova that I'm still in the light?
You are not within 10 feet. I mean, you would have had enough movement speed to have.
I moved back.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
Yeah. You couldn't put it in.
You couldn't double
Yes,
swap.
you are currently in Nova's bright light, but she does snuff out the torch.
Okay.
And then one of the handmaidens is going to go. One next to Sentry is going to go. It's going to attack Sentry.
Let's go.
Disadvantage. I think that was a 2, so that's going to be a miss.
Hey.
We go to Sentry's turn.
So proud of that spell.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
great
hit that boy
spell.
back.
You did a good thing.
Way better than any resistance potion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who needs it?
about that.
Says the man whose hit points I can see.
What are your hit points right now?
Don't worry
Sentry.
about it.
What
Hit roll.
hit points?
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh!
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh,
What would you like to do?
I'd like to hit that thing, please. A level 3 divine smite.
I'm gonna hit that thing, so help me.
I mean, you can roll the damage just for your own sake, but I'm just going to destroy it because it's undead as well, so it's going to be a lot. It's going to do a lot of damage.
It had a moat in it as well.
It did have a moat in it. I've run out of. Do we have
No,
a
there's
spare?
no, there's one there.
Thank you. It drops 2 moats when it's
2?
because it stole one.
it stole
yeah.
one and has one inside it, yeah.
Hell
The
yeah.
moats.
Moat on each arm. Boom!
Yeah, you touch them both. They begin swirling around you both. When you have 2, you do begin to shed another 10 feet. For you, you're already giving out 10 feet of dim light, but you're now giving out 20 feet of dim light. All right, end of turn. Or have you got more? Actually, no, that was only your one first action. You've got, movement and stuff left.
I would like to. Oh, do I get 3 moats while I'm here?
Triple moat right now?
Could triple moat. Do I want a triple moat? I'll get the 2 for now. I'll start making my way back, but I'll go around the perimeter again.
Okay.
So I'll go 30 feet around.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Just that? Do you want an action? Oh, you've already attacked.
I've done my
so you can't
action.
dash.
I could bonus action Misty Step another 30.
Good.
I'll do that. I'll do another
Do you want to
30.
just Misty Step like through the.
Yeah. Let's go through there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you to about. I mean, you can pretty much be sort of like anywhere on this line. You
Cool.
could actually land
Touch
next
the
to
moat.
this moat.
Triple moating.
Trick moat.
Would you like to trick moat?
I'd like to triple moat, please.
All right, end of turn.
Yes,
Trip
please.
moated.
It's going to be 6 radiant damage you take.
Worth it.
And
2
you move
each.
more. You move more than 10 feet, so that's going to be 10 necrotic damage
10.
as well from your Shadowbringers.
Okay, I need to get some heals out. This is so much passive damage.
It's-
happening now.
At the
The
end
stuff
of your
that
turn,
can
Sentry,
help us.
Kellara is going to use her Drain Life on Lucius. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please, Lucius? You currently have minus D4 because of the Handmaiden beside you.
That is a 17.
Minus D4. You don't have to roll it, it's going to be a failure anyway. That is going to be 10 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
21.
Oh my god, is he actually gonna die right now? Or soon?
Doesn't
Somebody
matter if
went
it's
to your
Lucius.
notes.
The
Wait,
thing
how much?
So that's what happens. 10. That's what happens, right? If your max HP goes to 0.
Yeah, you die.
You just,
If you're max HP, but he's taken damage from sources that haven't reduced
yeah,
his max HP.
yeah.
It's
It's
bad.
likely.
Nova Vija.
Can I bonus action absorb the moat that Ayla has?
You cannot. Only the creature
Okay.
carrying a moat can infuse it into the lantern.
Was there another
Yeah, with the
moat there
lantern.
somewhere?
Ayla picked them both up.
I think they both.
Oh shit.
I double
okay.
moated.
I've only ever single moat, and now I feel inferior. Looking over there with triple moat sentry.
But triple moat sentry.
It's troublesome.
And
So what if
Ooh,
I'm
love to hear it.
thinking things. If I action dash, don't do it yet. I want other people to tell me if I can do this because COVID brain. I want to action dash over to Sentry. No, because she's got them all as well. Would you guys stop hoovering up the moats?
we're trying to help.
The idea is that,
Yeah.
they bring you the moats. Maybe you should be more central so that they can get to you easy.
I didn't want to get blasted. Oh, I shouldn't.
Fine.
In the corner.
To be fair, that portal helped a lot.
Yeah. Don't forget you've got Vala's turns if somebody wants to take another turn.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Was can I action dash somewhere, absorb a moat, and then use Vala's thing to?
I believe the only
other
currently
moat is that
is
one.
in the far corner currently. This
There's one
corner
up
here.
here.
There's one up there.
There's one up there as well, yes.
There's one here. Do you say?
Yep, there's one there as well.
Could I get there with it? I can't. Can I? No.
You might be able to get to that one if you go around the very, very back of the map.
Could I?
Actually,
Mark?
maybe not even then. No.
They're about equidistant.
Yeah, you're going to be about 30 feet short, like 20, 25 feet.
I will.
But you got your parents. I mean, Max is also like you tell Max to go get that moat. He'll go get that moat.
He gonna get that moat.
You go get that moat.
No, I was just hoping I could do a thing on this turn.
You can do other things that are not moat related.
Yeah, but you guys
Something
are
that's not
really
moat
gonna
related?
like what I could have done this turn. You would really like it. No, it's okay. It's fine. We can last
I'm a
another
fan
round.
of everything you do.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
That's all right. Whatever you do, I approve.
Cool.
I would like now a montage of every time Tom has
Yeah. Or like picked it apart.
Episode where we had that big argument.
Yeah, Paul's lawyered it. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
argument.
literally nerfed
my
me.
God.
Big fan of what you do.
They had to
Also,
actually
Ken, did you
hug at
take
the
the
end.
5 radiant damage at the start of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't get to any moats on my own and bonus action whiff them into my lantern. So I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
for when someone puts one moat into the lantern,
Okay.
She emphasizes heavily.
and
Yes.
that action. Do you want me to keep it as a sexy little surprise? Or?
And say the name of the action. Don't say what it
I
is.
will activate the primary ability.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, the action. Yep. So you're gonna hold your action to use the action on the lantern. Okay. Not the bonus action.
Cool, no doubt.
Right, we'll leave that as a surprise. All right, so that's your whole turn.
Yes.
All right, the end of your turn. The banshee.
I take 5 more damage.
Oh no! Moat steal!
No.
Moat, Geef moat, please.
Rock the moat.
Disadvantage, but you have many stacks of Shadowbringer. I don't think it's going to actually matter. So it's going to be
Hi.
What did he do?
only a 20 to
Terrible
hit.
joke.
No, misses. Comes to swing at you, and you manage to like fend it off with Starbreaker before it can grab one of your moats away.
Nice.
I said rock the moat.
And then Kellara, for her action, will use
shit.
Drain Life on Keelek and Kellar.
No!
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
No!
Yes.
15.
10 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced.
No.
I'm coming.
And also, I pass
Okay.
16. Okay.
We go to Maximilian's turn. Am I getting this moat? What do you want me to do?
Everyone nods.
Actually, no. He would see that Lucius is heavily injured because he can see like.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna come. He will walk over to Lucius, and he will use his what's it called? Flames of life or something? Healing flames.
That doesn't sound good at all.
20 hit points restored to you as an action.
Okay.
It's like left hands. He has like a lesser. He's used it before.
Yeah, but it's still
Does
nice
it look
when
like
it
flames
does.
coming at me?
It's like his hands glow like flame.
Max, no!
Used this before.
Feels good.
Does not increase your no stacks go away or anything like that. You just get 30 HP.
Yeah.
Is that what your current max hit points are?
No.
Because he gave you 20. Sorry, yes, I misremembered. I thought he gave you 30. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all Max can really do. Is his action is move to get back. Kelara's used 1, 2, 3 legendary actions.
She's done.
There's one handmaiden left who will attack Lucius.
There's 2.
No, but they
left to go.
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I see.
okay.
I see.
Disadvantage. That is going to be Lucius has 5 stacks. That's going to be 20 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, Shield of Faith. Well, oh no, they got removed.
It did.
Yeah.
That was
Wait,
emotional.
no, that one's blind.
That one is blind. It has disadvantage. It can still attack. And I already had disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does manage to strike a lucky hit. Seemingly, the shadows that are like clawing at your body and sort of weighing you down and causing this kind of like necrotic energy to build up around you almost pull the blade towards you as if guiding their attacks. You take 10 necrotic damage and you cannot take reactions.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Then we go to Lucius. Now it is your turn.
Okay. Bonus action, quaff a supreme potion.
Okay. Supreme is 8d4 one.
It is 10d4 plus 20.
10.
It's like a red rectangle with white writing on it. And then people like it on t-shirts and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, it's quite popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna go with the band. Like, say it's a very
You
popular
know what to do.
Get out.
idea.
So,
Get out.
Bye.
Your trial
Nice
period has come to an end.
44 points of
years.
healing.
Off you go.
Excellent.
How much?
Remove Le Potion. 44.
Wait, what?
44.
Healing.
It's 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, it was a superior. It was a supreme.
That's
That potion's
it's
better
the
than you.
rarest potion.
of them all.
As I do that,
have it?
I'm going to run towards the portal,
Okay.
go through the portal.
Okay.
Can you make
Yeah,
it?
it's cluster us all up.
How much movement speed do you have?
35.
It just doing 30 just gets you to the thing, does it? 30, I'd say.
Like in. I
Just.
think.
You're like basically you're not through the portal. You are
Sticking
In
your
it.
head
You're
through
in it.
yeah,
Whilst I'm
sticking your
in
hand
it-
through it. Yes.
Can I
Yes.
use my sorcerer abilities to. Actually, do I have reach? I don't know if I have reach.
What are you trying to do? Tell me that first, and then we'll worry about the rest.
What I was going to do, which is very, very cool, and the rules should be bent to allow this, is lightning lure the banshee through the portal.
Well, you can't get. There's also no space for you or the banshee on the other side.
We'll see about that.
Why would you do that into us?
It's got a moat. It's going to die
Is
because
it gonna-
everyone's there.
Right, I see. Well,
I've also got.
I would say that unfortunately you cannot get through the portal, and therefore the lightning lure wouldn't pull it through the portal. Also, there is no space for you or the banshee.
I'm trying to
on the
like
side.
push through the portal. And it's not working, Valla.
You can see because like on the side you're facing, you can see Ayla and Nova and this sarcophagus, which is like blocking it.
I'm coming through.
Like you don't have the movement speed to get through.
All right. In which case, knowing that lightning lure will not work,
It'll still do damage.
It will do
pull
damage,
closer.
but it just won't pull the.
I'll do it on the way then because it's 15 foot of range. So
That's the other thing is, yeah,
Right,
it would be out of
so-
range.
I'll do it before I get to the portal then, I
Okay.
guess, and it will pull it to there. So
Oh yeah, it fails straight save anyway, right?
yeah, so it's 48 lightning.
Sure.
10 points of lightning damage.
10 points of damage is not enough to destroy it, but you do some damage.
Give me that moat.
You rolled a 1, 1, a 2, and a 6.
How much?
Yuck.
I take 10 points of necrotic.
Lightning so it takes 5. And then you take 10 points of necrotic damage because you moved with Shadowbringers. You don't have any moats, do you?
No, the banshee does.
Banshee stole it. Yeah. So, Quill.
So when he drank the potion, that didn't remove any shadow.
Remember, you can make checks at any time.
Yeah, I think I want to find out how to remove
Sure.
shadow this effect, this
Arcana
ability.
or religion.
Is this an action to do or?
It's free action.
Okay.
I'm not going to punish you for not knowing the secret mechanics.
Ooh, that's a great roll.
10 with a +8.
With a +8.
Yep.
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
18.
No,
No.
you rolled a 2.
Oh,
Sorry?
you have no idea.
2 with a +8. Okay.
You imagine that there is, if healing doesn't do it, you've seen similar things that healing's removed, maybe spells like lesser and greater restoration, but apart from that, I will say nothing.
And I'm next to
Oh.
Kellara right now, right?
You are currently next to Clara.
Oh, I see.
It's quite obvious.
Carry on. Take your turn.
Well, I want to.
Kim's just wheezing in the corner.
Love Tom's little glances like.
What did I do? What did I do?
I got my
Let Tom
turn.
take the
I want to fly to Sentry, and I mean, I think I can do this while staying within like range of Kellara, so she doesn't opportunity attack me.
Okay.
And I will cast with Elder Quill, bonus action Elder Quill,
Yo.
action. Piss. Holy Weapon's a bonus action to cast. Really?
Ah, it's a
Really a
shame.
time to pee.
You currently have Elder Quill out. You have an action. What would you like to do with your action?
Shit. I thought it was an action. That's such a good spell. God. Cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Level.
3rd level.
All right. You can roll that while we move on.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, can Kim roll a d4 for me, please?
What was a D4?
It's a little tiny one. You use a d4.
Numero 1.
One.
That's a heal.
Do we have any spare motes? I think they're currently
They've all
being
chug-a-lugged.
held, aren't they?
Sentry's
They're
hogging
being
them.
I'm hogging them.
25 healing on myself, FYI.
Nice.
Lucius,
Back to
the
full.
shrine next to you is going to create a mote of light represented by this d6, because that's all I got. And then the one over here is
I'll do it with my nice light dice.
Thank you. Leave that one there. Yeah, 2 more motes of light appear on those shrines. Can you give me mine back? Thank you very much. At the end of the round.
We need pokey sticks.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a pokey
Kellara.
dagger.
Is going to attack Quill.
Oh, shit.
Sure, he doesn't like you.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Holy
sure.
Well, it's
Like,
doing
just like,
work.
yeah, well, it's stopping certain effects from taking place. So she's like, yeah, I want to get rid of it. That is going to be 22.
Yep, I'm going to have to take that
12 necrotic damage. Hit point maximum reduced.
by 12.
By 12. Attack. Can you make a Constitution statement for me, please? As soon as you drop concentration
But with
spell, she might attack
With
someone else.
advantage, yeah.
And you have a +3 from Sentry.
No.
Oh, no. Wait, 10.
10 would
Plus-
technically.
+3.
13.
That succeeds.
That was close.
Oh.
Very close.
She attacks you again.
Oh.
That might miss.
Can protect Quill.
I mean, she already has disadvantage.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
Yeah.
That is going to be how many? No, it's affected by 16.
Did you not shield?
I'll-
How long does your shield last?
Goes away at the start of his next.
I'll shield again.
Okay. Misses. And then she will attempt to use her. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, it's a bonus action to use the Paladin Darkness. She's going to attempt to end the light of the spell again.
I'll portent again. This time she rolls a 2.
2.
I got a 3 and a 2.
5 and 2.
5 and a 2.
Yeah.
Fails. You can see, like, she's not moved. She's just been sort of sat in front of this, like, hovering on this throne, just kind of watching the scene playing out, frustrated at Quill. Like, you can see this frustration mounting as every attempt to diminish this holy light projecting from him is failing and failing and failing. And so she's just completely focused on him currently. Everything else, like, just seems to become a blur around him.
This is the end of me.
Hey,
I put the mote in the thing.
how many modes would
One.
you like to put in? Just one?
Well, I only
Or
have.
bonus action to put in one?
I only have one.
Oh, did you?
No,
oh,
because
that's
I
right,
put
yeah.
one
You-
before.
yep,
I only
right.
have one. Don't insult me! I only have one
No,
now.
Sentry had 3, and I thought you had more.
No, I'm just gonna put one.
No, that's fine. You gain a charge. Your
Oh, that's-
reaction goes off.
Yeah.
I would like to lift the lantern, facing Kellara.
You watch as a brilliant beam of light, 90 feet long, 5 feet wide, will cut across the gardens. It strikes Kellara, and the swirling storm of shadows around her
Oh!
vanishes. No! she cries out as her gaze is turned very swiftly on Nova.
Without looking away, I'm gonna say, Ayla, smash.
That was your turn of reaction.
Hell yeah.
You have moved, you have
Sweet.
bonus actioned. You have not moved, you've just bonus actioned, in fact.
How far away am I from her?
You are currently 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to get within striking distance.
Oh!
It's the magic number.
It's the magic number!
Although 10, there would be 5 feet of difficult terrain. Do you ignore difficult terrain?
No.
You would be.
Okay, in that case,
So you would have to hop the fence and you would end here.
nope. I'm going to use a charge on the
Charge.
hammer and fly 50, and I will get right in front of her and I hit her.
Yeah, let's go. Make those attacks.
Oh no.
Use that as well at the end of your turn.
Not right
Guess
now,
we're back
right?
down to
Yeah, yeah,
zero
yeah,
moat
yeah,
on
yeah.
lantern,
No.
right?
I
Yep.
don't think so
Yes.
right now.
Well, Kim knows how many charges it takes.
Oh no, that's only a
How many
19 to
moats
hit.
are floating around in there?
19 will hit.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Okay.
Just.
Yeah.
Just barely.
I'm back to
the
my old
throne. You
Almost
can see that there's
exactly.
no armor. Like it's mainly this kind of floating throne that as you strike.
But there's other things.
18 from the hammer plus 6 lightning.
18 plus 6 lightning. The yeah, no. So 18 plus 6 lightning, 24 points of damage.
Then 7 plus 15 to hit. Hits because the last one did.
Yep.
It was lower. That is 13 damage on the hammer.
13 points. Is that with the lightning?
6 lightning.
So 19 total.
Do you want me to use that now? I don't know if it's. I think save it. I think save it.
Save it.
Okay, so that's it.
Yes, please.
So I have to do some math on something. Okay.
How do I get rid of my moats?
Your moat.
You've spent your motes. You don't have any motes. You mean your stash?
No, my
Shadow
stacks.
stacks, yeah.
You can. In fact, I'm going to say, Ayla, you have no proficiency in like Arcana or religion. There's no way you would be able to figure that out. So for you, unfortunately, you could maybe make a. No, because it's not about.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't think that I don't think you would have the means to figure that out. End of turn.
Yes.
All right. At the end of your turn, Kellara's gaze turned from Quell. It's going to focus on Nova. She's going to make a life drain. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I'm really good at those.
Advantage.
Advantage.
You have advantage. Although I don't think if I don't
Oh my
It
god, a
was
3 and a
worse.
1.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Indomitable and roll again.
Like the snowman.
Okay.
I don't think it has to be at 24.
Yeah, forget about it. I'm not gonna bother.
It has to be at 24.
I mean, I shouldn't have done anything, but like I was just like, I don't want you to waste.
I mean, you've heard it quite a few
it.
times,
Yes,
so it's
the
fine.
DC is 24. 10 necrotic, and your
Which
hit point
is-
maximum is reduced by the same amount.
But as the Lightbringer,
That's true. You have resistance, and it is not.
I have resistance, and you cannot reduce my hit points max,
Hit point maximum, yes, but you do
Oh.
still take 5 necrotic damage.
which I've done.
Maybe transfer that to Quill at some point.
Nah, you don't need it.
All right. That was her legendary action. We go to Sentry.
I've got these 3 moats. I guess I'll start making my way over to Nova with these 3 moats.
Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Then I'll action dash the rest of the way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I can bonus action 1 moat into her lantern.
Do you want to do one?
Can I do all of them?
You can. You can try to.
Try and put all 3 in?
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Infusing more than one moat there is a risk with it. I need you to make a wisdom or charisma ability check. So just D20 plus your wisdom or charisma bonus. Because trying to infuse this much divine radiance takes a stronger sense of will.
Oh, wow. Where'd you go?
Oh, that's it.
No.
That's not that 20.
9, 10, 12.
12. Is that what you?
That's what I rolled. That's the total.
Any way to boost it or anything that you want to
I
do?
can use a divine, my matrix thing.
During the purpose.
Yeah, this isn't
Yeah.
a saving throw, right?
Yep.
So,
It's not saving throw.
yeah.
14.
14 is not enough.
Dang.
Trying to manifest all 3 moats, they are scattered. Can you roll a d4 for me,
Oh.
please?
Oh, off they go.
So none.
2 again.
2. So the first one will go 10 feet this way.
Okay,
The next one goes 10 feet towards the side.
that's all right.
And then the next one goes 10 feet this way.
So none of them made it in.
None of them get infused. As there is a momentary distraction, like weighed down by the
can't I
weight
hold all
of
these
everything.
motes?
Just
Lemons.
they burst out from everywhere.
Why lemons?
Why can't I hold
Oh,
These lemons.
After Ayla's turn, one Banshee would have made an attack against Lucius. It's a natural one. It's going to miss. And then after the next one is going to go.
No!
Yoink.
My lemons!
Yoink.
Oh, it's picking up 2.
Yeah.
Rude.
Nerd.
That is a lead. the police.
That's it. It's its turn. Then we go to Nova Vija.
I'm gonna move over to that moat that's near me and hoover it up.
So move, pick it up.
Is it in the lantern?
Yeah, bonus action
Yeah,
to
bonus action, infuse it.
waft it into me.
All right.
And then, okay, so I can make an attack from Tiangong.
Yes.
Does that include Eldritch Blast?
No, because that's casting a
No,
spell.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
In
it has to be a melee attack or like weapon attack.
In which case, I'm just gonna actually get Tiangong to attack the Banshee that just hoovered up my delicious motes.
Yep.
So
Make as many attacks as you can. So I believe.
yeah. So this will negate the whole like I can't do. I only do half damage because it's
No, it's still
Tiangong.
you. It's still your presence. It's your power. So
So
we'll
it's
do
gonna
half
be-
damage. It's the negative of carrying the lantern.
13 plus 6.
Hits.
8. Brain. 9. 15.
15, half down to 7.
Yeah.
And a 1 on the force damage, so
8.
Ooh. 16 to hit.
Will just hit.
19 points total damage.
So
9.
8, 9. That brings us to 16, which will destroy it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
E.
it drops what, 3?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Can I use my remaining movement to move as Nova to move towards them?
Yes.
So I think I
20
used
feet of
to-
movement.
yeah.
20. You can touch one. It will bond to you, but
I touch it.
all right.
Can I do that thing to like waft it in me, or is that
No, it's bonus action. You've already used that.
Dunzo funzo?
Yeah.
That's me then.
So you don't. At the end of your turn, seeing that last attempt didn't really affect you that much, Quill, can you make a Constitution saving throw, for me, please?
Okay. Oh, that's a 1. And that is a. I've got 8. No, I'm not near sentry. 8.
10 necrotic.
Ooh.
Reduce your hit point maximum.
I say one more thing.
You can say stuff, yeah, of course.
Quill, come to me!
Okay. And for my concentration. Okay, concentration's still up.
Max,
boy.
If you can move Max, he's going to go and grab these 2 boats.
What a moty boy.
I don't know what these do, but I will carry them.
They're very pretty.
Can you take
Max, haven't you been watching?
2 radiant damage?
Fucking
because you're
idiot.
carrying the moat, and the 5 radiant damage. Or did you take it at the
I
start?
took
of your
it at the start, yeah,
So
so-
another 5 from the carrying the lantern as well. So slowly, sort of like being burnt down by the radiant energy. Then, as her last legendary action, I need. Let's go with Ayla,
Hi.
Quill, and Nova.
I literally can't see
Charisma saving
throw.
throws. All right,
Okay.
you get teleported away. See what the others do.
I don't think I can anyway. I rolled.
I got 19.
16, yeah.
19 for you.
Yeah, I think that's still a fail.
And then what did you get?
16.
16. Which one's you?
That one.
That one.
Oh, so when you said come over here, she heard that. And then teleported us miles away from each
Teleport
other.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would that not?
He drops the lantern. So where Nova was, as Nova is vanished, like teleported away, the lantern in her hand drops to the ground and does not move. Lucius.
Okay, I'm going to cast.
Can you pass me those cards back, actually, as you have lost both effects?
Don't worry, I'm gonna
You can come back and get it on your turn. All right.
They fail.
look it up.
A con save. So 46 against this Banshee.
Of what type of damage?
Cold. So 16 points of cold damage. They can't be resistant to it because I'm an elemental adept.
It destroys it.
Excellent.
I think that one had
replace
one
it.
before, so we had 2.
I only have one here, so
Wait, you had 2?
Yeah, because he stole
stole
it
one
off
off
you.
you.
Stole one off you.
And there's one there.
And there's
Yeah, so there's
one.
That's
3 right next to
votes
you.
right there.
All right, I'll stand in between all of them and use my bonus action to sweep
don't
them up.
need
So
to-
You
that's
don't need
Bonus
it's
action.
touching them. It's a free action. You can just grab them all.
touchy, and then I'm going through the portal.
Okay, you go through the
So-
portal.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Why are you taking them away?
Got
need
more.
Yeah, but they stay on the
Okay. So I
I know
mean,
he's got.
So yeah, make a
Where
note
you
you've
going?
got 3.
through the portal apparently. Through the portal. You pass.
So that's what?
It's 5 feet to step through the portal.
Hello.
Now there's space. Yep.
I will stay very close to Sentry.
Yeah. You
Yes.
should stay where you
I
are.
might go just next to her.
Put them in the lantern.
No, closer to the lantern.
Put them in the lantern.
I'll put them near the lantern. I'll put them in the
in.
lantern.
Somebody has to be holding the lantern for them to be infused.
How does that cost
It's
an
an
action?
action to pick up.
Which, yeah, okay.
I'm ready with it.
Okay.
Someone needs to pick this up.
All right. At the start of your turn, Lucius, actually, you would have gained another stack of Shadowbringer.
Yeah, boy.
You did move, so that's 12 necrotic damage. You moved more than
Okay.
10 feet.
I am around the lantern now, though. And
That's
it's light.
The
Light.
lantern, not while it's being carried. The light goes out when it's not being carried. Only
Okay.
when somebody is carrying the light. Right now, it's gone
Okay.
back to its dim. Sorry, I should have mentioned that when it was dropped. A lot of stuff moving going on.
It's all right.
But yes, I don't think anybody else has had a turn where they've been in dim light. Because I've not been tracking Shadowbringer. I'm just going to carry on. Quill, your turn. At the start of the turn, you are in dim light.
Yeah,
You get another stack.
I should have 7.
7. Thank you. Put you down to 7. Take your word for it.
So I'm kind of near a moat, however, she is currently weakened. So I want to sort of nudge south a bit just so I can see Kellara.
So down towards Max.
Towards Max, yeah. Just enough to see Kellara, right?
All right, you're going to take 14 points of necrotic damage when you do.
When I cure wounds myself
Yes.
with Spellbreaker, does that remove any? Okay. In that case,
You can just tell them what your character knows. If you have a theory,
We have no idea. I can't literally figure it out.
The lantern will help with Shadowbringer,
Well, you have to pick it up.
but we have to use it.
Oh, I'll use a moat for it. Or more.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Do
Carry
I?
on.
Can I give them the exact details?
You can say whatever is on those cards.
Okay. 2 charges. There is an ability that the lantern can do to remove Shadowbringer.
At least that's what Nova thinks.
2 motes per person. Well, it is what I think. It's rather ambiguous in the wording.
it is
Purposely so.
very tempting to go over to Nova. I'm going to Sunbeam Kellara.
Yeah, I would like to point out Kellara's shadows have gone right now.
Yeah, the shadows are gone. We need to get whacking.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah, Elder
trying,
Quill
but Sentry
essentially
should
is
get over
concentrating
there.
on my Sunbeam. So it is how much damage? 1 million? She's dead. It says here she dies.
Nope.
She's gone.
It does say it in his
1, 2,
thing,
3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it doesn't.
That does
I believe I also get saving throws, please, sir.
22 damage. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, brilliant.
She's probably good at those.
20.
Amazing. In that case,
It's not 21 though.
not 22.
22.
Nice.
So
So
On a
what's it,
fail save,
22 radiant damage?
22 radiant damage and is blinded until my next turn.
Oh. Kellara, being a Titan, cannot be blinded, but when a condition would apply that she's immune to, she takes 20 points of damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
okay.
That
does
works.
42 points of damage.
Wow.
So
Also,
the light is like burning away. Ah!
it's a 5 foot wide, 60 foot long line, and it creates a bright light
Nice.
of 30 foot radius and dim for an additional 30.
It does.
Is that from the line itself?
It's like, it's kind of annoying to measure, but yeah, I imagine that the line
There is
between
a
you and Kellara,
30
there is
foot
like big,
bright line
yeah,
just
it's
across
massive,
the map.
and it's spreading bright light out as well around it. So
Oh, does that actually hit Lucius and Sentry? I think it does. Not, it doesn't hit them. Just the light, the bright light. I think.
Line from you to Kellara here, 30
No.
feet. It's not from Kellara, it's from the line. So it'd be like 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. No.
It's a 60-foot line.
No, but it would go out the back. It's not going to go that way.
Yeah, I know, but from the line itself, it's 30 feet of bright light,
Right.
and it's
No.
a 60-foot long
so
line.
the line went out
So
there.
I think Ayla, Lucius, and Sentry are inside the light.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Sure.
Look, this is Shadowbringer stuff. You need it.
Yeah.
So.
Look, you're good. That's all you need to know.
Is that dim or bright? Bright.
Bright. And then dim for another 30 feet beyond that as well. Do
Do
you want to calculate that?
2 more. I'm running out of points. Running out of motes.
So do you want
Oh, this one here. This
yeah.
one here.
Can you put, it'll be, I need to roll D4 actually.
Actually, all of these are in Lucius, so
One over here, so I'll say that one. Now 2 over on the,
here's a 9.
and then, it's actually on the same one, actually, on the same number.
Oh, okay. So it is random.
And actually, no, it wouldn't spawn more than one at the same point, put it next to Max.
One next to Max that Max hasn't absorbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Kellara's turn. Kellara's turn. So just remembering how I wrote this ability to work.
Everybody dies.
Probably.
Turns out she's Lance Archer.
Summon Godric. How does
Your
Godric
usual
work?
hit point max?
My usual hit point max, which is currently 65,
It would be
is 131. I'm below half my max HP. My max HP is half my.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Right.
Seeing Lucius and Sentry closest to the
I'm going to be taking it off
lantern.
for every 10 necrotic
Actually, no.
damage.
Also, Sunbeam is concentration, so Elder Quill is currently concentrating on that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other concentration? It was just Aura and Sunbeam, right?
Aura and Sunbeam.
That's it, okay. She's going to attack Quill, because both spells are now emanating from Quill. That's going to be 23 to hit,
Yeah.
12 necrotic damage.
Unhealable or.
Yep, reduces your maximum hit point every time. Breathing Shadows does that.
This is not going great.
Does Shadowbringers do that? No.
No, it's going to take more damage in a minute from Shadowbringer.
Okay.
And then, you still up?
I'm still up. I'll do concentration on both my things. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That was my holy aura. That's only 7.
Oh shit.
7 total, you don't have Sentry?
No, my holy
Well,
aura.
you lose concentration on both then, or do you have to pick?
I have to do individual.
You have to do
Do you not pick which one you lose?
No, I have to do both. Oh my god, 9.
That was the
Sunbeam's
17
gone.
roll.
So both go.
But did you
Holy
roll that with
shit.
advantage? You didn't roll
I
that.
did holy aura first
So,
You didn't roll that second one with advantage though.
because holy aura's gone.
you know
Oh,
who gets
I did it in the
Yeah.
wrong order basically.
So you watch as Quill, battered by these shadows, a barrage of them over these turns, eventually breaks through, and the concentration on both Holy Aura and Sunbeam is lost. Sensing that, she will turn her attention on Lucius. Would you like to
Protect Lucius.
protect? That is still going to be a 22, unfortunately.
Yeah.
12 necrotic, reduce your maximum hit points by 12.
Okay.
And then, what other sources of light currently exist? Holy Aura is gone. Your torch is gone. Lantern's not lit. I think,
Motes.
None?
I think everything is gone apart from the Matrix,
Matrix
at the
still
moment.
going, yeah.
If anyone's Lucius is carrying
He's not carrying.
like 3 motes.
Yeah, he's carrying. most,
Yes,
but
so it's
there's-
currently, she can't diminish that. So
Okay.
instead, she will handmaidens to me.
Oh,
Oh, she's summoning more of
spellios.
them. I want to have a 3. Okay.
And then that is the end of her turn. Ayla, you can see the Armor of Shadows is beginning to return.
It's beginning, but it hasn't quite.
Not yet.
I'm still flying
limited
until the
window.
end of my next turn, so I'm just gonna fly over and drop myself next to her,
Yeah, sure.
probably behind her, away from the, and then I'll just
Get a
go
whack.
hi,
Yep.
and that is, oh god, I'm rolling garbage. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
17 on the hammer plus 6 lightning. I keep rolling a 6 on my lightning.
So 23 total.
Yep. Then a 16 plus 15 to hit.
Hits.
12 on the hammer plus. Wait, I'm doing that wrong. Am I doing that wrong? Give me a second.
That's right.
I'm gonna
What did you roll?
I wasn't adding my rage damage to any of that, so that's add additional 4 damage
Okay.
from the last one.
Yep.
16 damage on the hammer for this, plus 6 lightning. What the fuck? This dice is weird.
So is that the exact same? It's another 23. You said 16 plus another 6, right?
Yes.
So
and
22.
plus 4. The last one should have had
I've
4 more.
added that already.
That's
so
it.
Another
That's fine.
22. So that is going to take us to that. Before you do your bonus action, something takes place. When you strike her the second time, you can see that the throne is beginning to show signs of cracking and breaking. The various plants and even herself, as you're trying to strike her, you can see her like flinching and wincing away as the armor. She's just like, enough! And as a immediate reaction, after taking a certain amount of points of damage, she lets out a horrific shriek. Can every creature please make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh.
You get a +3, Lucius.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
rolled a 19 plus 11.
Oh.
22.
Failure.
22. Yeah.
Dad?
5.
Failure. Failure.
18.
Just
Failure.
pointing at everyone around the table. Failure.
Failure.
19 plus
It's like Christmas all over again.
That is 30 points of necrotic to everybody but Ayla. Takes 15. 30 necrotic.
30.
Yep. And she lets out this horrific banshee-like screech,
I'm down.
and then
Oh crap.
she vanishes.
Okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All right.
Shit.
Can I nudge over slightly towards the banshee
So you just use the rest of the move.
and then just do my bonus action?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it
Lightning
automatically fails the
damage?
same. Yep, fails the same throw.
What are you doing?
Knocked over Lucius.
He's dead.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, down.
Totally worth it. But you just committed my mum.
17 lightning damage.
17 points of lightning damage.
This must be done.
It's more important.
All right. So you reach over, blast the banshee. Not quite enough to destroy it.
That's it. That's all I got.
After Ayla, this one's just going to turn on you, Ayla, and just make a swing at you. It doesn't have disadvantage anymore. That is going to be and you've got 4 stacks. So, I mean, yeah, it's like 24, I think.
Yep.
Hit. That's going to be. That's going to be. Sorry, 10 necrotic damage, just straight up 10 necrotic. And you can't take reactions. That's it. You don't have a moat, so it doesn't steal anything. Sentry.
I would like to heal Lucius, please.
Sure.
I
Lay
will
on hands?
do Lay on hands. Let's do 40 points of lay on hands.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lucius,
Yeah.
before even you have a chance for your unconsciousness to really, yeah, you are conscious once again.
And I have a question about tree stride. If
Even.
if I cast tree stride, can other people go through it, or is it just me?
Just you,
What
I
does
think.
the spell say? It's not a spell I know super well, unfortunately.
I'll just double
Is it
check.
just you? I think transport via plants has more.
Transport via plants is everybody, but tree stride is a different thing. Tree stride, you gain the ability, self. You gain the ability to enter a tree and move from inside it to another tree. It's just you.
Just me. Okay, cool.
Any tree?
Yeah.
Any tree I can see?
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty. Just wanted to clarify.
Oh, any tree you can see.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm okay with this.
Within 5 feet.
Let's
God's
keep
sake.
going because I want to try and finish this
Yeah.
combat round. Because then we got to finish. the
Your
episode,
logic
so.
is flawed.
Sentry.
I'm gonna.
Why is that okay?
He's up. I'm gonna. Can I? Here.
So you've used action.
5, 10,
I can see what
15, 20, 25. Can I use my movement to just get as close to Quill as possible?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
And then can I
And
do?
You will take. You would have gained another stack. So you take 12 necrotic when you do so.
Worth it. And I'll bonus action another 30.
I think I can go in there, right? Next
Mm-hmm.
slide.
30.
Cool. And that's as far as I can go for the minute.
Alrighty.
So another 12.
It's
Let's get this
chase
point.
after you.
Go for it.
I mean, yeah, it's going to hit. It's going to be like something crazy with all your stacks. So it's another 10 necrotic.
Alrighty.
No reaction.
There.
No Vivija.
Can I, is there 30 feet between me and the lantern?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yes.
Go back, pick it up.
Pick it up. Yep.
Bonus action,
Infuse the moat.
infuse the moat.
Yep.
Are there any other moats around me?
There's-
There are, aren't they?
Two,
Two
right
moats
there.
north, yeah.
Oh, what about?
Oh wait, when Lucius went down, what happened to his moats?
Ah.
He had 3 moats.
He had 3, then 3 moats come bursting out of Lucius in a random direction.
Out of his mouth.
There was already a moat in the lantern, right?
One in the lantern, yeah.
So now there's 2.
Maybe
Because you just
more.
put one in.
So I
You
might
can't
try
put
and-
more in.
I can, if I waft them all.
No, you don't have a bonus action. You've just done it.
But I can maybe say, I can...
They
Oh,
literally emerge 5 feet next to Lucius.
Would you allow me to use my bonus action to try and waft all of them in?
Your what action?
My bonus
Bonus.
action.
No. Because you,
No, but if I came over
right,
and then
you would
picked
only
them
be able
all
to
up...
pick one extra one up
One
with your because you're already at
Yeah,
like
you're at
30
max
feet.
movement.
Yeah. So you could pick up this one.
That one.
Yeah. If you want to try and infuse both at the same time, though, it's a an ability check.
I believe in you.
I'm just wondering how against using the times echo you guys would be.
Well, we don't
You
know
want it?
what the full thing,
Yeah.
what the lantern does.
That's
So
fine. No, I was just thinking of something because then I could. Don't worry. In which case, I'm not gonna waft extra.
Just the one?
No, because I
pick it
want.
up though.
No, I was gonna do the grace of light action, but it's a bonus action, isn't it?
It is.
So I can't. I was gonna try and sort out
You can do it as
Lucius.
an action, though, right?
No, it's a bonus action.
She knows. She knows.
So that was bonus action. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the special try and collect motes
So
thing.
you're just gonna
I'm
leave the extra
yeah.
one there.
But I'll keep that one on me,
Oh, right, okay,
around
I
me.
see. So you gather it, but you only put one in.
Yeah, I only put one
okay,
in.
That makes sense.
So there's 2 charges in the lantern, and I will take 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yes, you do. 20 hit points from Max to Quill.
Oh,
Pick up the extra
You
one.
gathered all 3 of them. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thank you. And he starts running towards Nova.
Go, Max, go!
Go on, Max, son. Touchdown.
Last bench, she's gonna come after him now.
Oh.
Moats. Give me moats.
Can I protect Max?
What a
You
loser.
can't. You have no
Oh,
reaction.
yeah, I've already done it, yeah.
Yeah. And also you got hit. You lost your reaction. It's gonna hit Max.
Hit me, is that?
Take 10 points of damage.
Ah.
So one of these moats goes to me.
No.
And then Max takes 10.
so he's got 2 motes on him
And
now.
then he takes
Can they only steal 1 moat,
another 10.
or do they steal
Those
all
are
of
the
them?
questions
So
that I
Oh,
ask.
one.
That's a Tom question. You
Lucius.
asked there.
Lucius is gonna get up from prone. He's got 15 feet of movement, so he's gonna pick up the moat next to him, or moats.
Oh, yeah.
There is 2.
So they're right next to me, so that doesn't cost him movement to get them, right? In which case, I'll do the 5, 10, 15 towards the other 2 moats and get those 2.
Okay.
You quad mote right now?
I'm quadding,
Quadnet.
Whoa.
Quadramote.
and
Make it
with
good.
my
Fucking
action,
good.
she's disappeared, right?
She has disappeared. So far you've used just movement.
Can I do a check of some kind to see where Kellara might be?
Yeah, you can make
Can
an
I
arcana. You
sense?
can make an arcana check.
Is this going to cost me an action?
It's free. Free action.
That's 3 is
Yeah.
command.
Too distracted by the battle and the darkness and everything going on.
I'm going to twin.
Can you give me the moat?
Well, that's Tiangong there, right?
Can you knock me
Nova's
back?
here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I've used my 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I was prone.
Yeah, it's true. He was prone.
You could try and cram 2 in
Action
the other one
dash.
pass. Or action
Could've.
dash.
But I didn't.
Yeah, you got an action, right?
Yeah, still got your action.
All right, fine. I'll action dash and
Alright, what do you want to do? How many moats? 1? Multiple? It's an
'Cause if
ability
you do
check.
the
I will
multiple, you
remind you
have
because
to
you've
do
already
the
done it
check.
once.
I'm
An
gonna
ability
put
check using
3
wisdom or charisma.
God.
Okay.
leaving 1 on me. Charisma.
Yep, wisdom or charisma. Just the ability mod.
Got a good charisma.
So,
Yeah.
Charisma.
It's plus 10.
D20. Nope, just the charisma modifier, not the saving throw.
So,
should be-
so 23.
23, and you put 3 in, you said? 3 go in.
Nice.
3 charges into the lantern.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Tingles. Can you do something with this?
Yes.
All right. Done.
Okay.
End of turn.
Fine. Can I... Oh, no, it's too late. I've already done a check.
Okay.
I was gonna... No, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Quill.
Done.
Quill. Confirmation when your turn is done.
Yes.
So I know. Quill.
I want to fly 45 feet to the center of the room. That
All right. Can you
puts-
take?
Yep.
It'll be 16 necrotic damage.
Fine.
Only at 8, I believe.
Oh god, yeah, I go up another stack, don't I?
What about my Shadowbringers?
Uh,
When I went down, do I lose it, or is it still on there?
No, you still stays with you. You did start, so you don't gain any more because you were in the lantern light. But when you moved, you would have taken 12 necrotic damage. So where are you going, Quill?
I want to go. So I'm basically on the corner of that statue there.
Like here.
Yeah. I want to cast at. I want to do Mass Cure Wounds, which will hit every ally.
Okay.
Nice.
This is going to be at seventh level. So everyone's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5d, 5d,
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6. Everyone is healed for. Seriously?
That was a terrible roll.
21.
21 hit points.
Thank you, though.
Thank you very
I
much.
want to.
Pathetic.
I want to yell at Valla and ask her to give me her haste.
Oh.
You watch as Valla.
You mean
she's
times
been
echo?
concentrating this, like, at the back of the room. She's just concentrating away, and she's just like, got it. And then she just says, "This may feel a little strange," and you feel, Quill, yourself speed up to an accelerated rate to the point where everybody else appears to be stood still for a brief moment. The rest of you, Quill is so quick he vanishes. He just becomes a blur.
Oh wow.
It's like full-on flash.
I then want to cast at 9th level, Holy Aura again.
Oh.
Very cool.
So it hits everybody. We are all under Holy Aura again. So that's a concentration.
Okay.
And
You get full turn, so you got an action, you got move, bonus action.
that is an action. And then I want to bonus action. Channel Divinity, Harness Divine Power. No, yep, that is a bonus action, and that brings back one of my spell slots.
Okay. Any movement?
Actually, could I have done the Harness Divine on the first turn as well? Because I had a bonus action then as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll recover to level 3 spell slots.
Okay.
Nice.
And then with my other 45 feet of movement, I want to go next to Sentry. So kind of scooshed in between Sentry and Max.
The best sandwich.
Trying to split them up.
Yeah. Back off. Mine. Huh. So yeah, Holy Aura's back.
Okay.
And a heal on everyone as well. That's my turn. I'm done.
Nice.
It's your turn.
Very
And
good.
then the very last thing before the episode ends.
What?
The start of a brand new turn.
No, we can do another 3 hours.
8 o'clock.
She's back.
She back.
Bam, ba-da-da-da-da.
Slightly different place.
She reappears. I'm going to take her turn because when she reappears,
Does she have shadows?
the Armor of Shadows is back,
Okay.
is
That's where
regenerated.
she went.
Yeah.
That's where she goes. And then when she returns, she will look over towards Valla.
But she does.
Protection ends now, little one. And she swipes her hand, and Valla vanishes. And you watch as the main begins collapsing and breaking in on itself. You hear the faintest scream as she says, "Rest now. We'll deal with you later."
Did that look like a spell?
It is not a spell.
Did it look
that-
like an attack?
It's not an attack. It is,
How do we
it's
solve
special
this?
attack. Well, we'll find out.
We've not been in a domain that's collapsing before.
And that is where we're going to end the episode.
Oh.
I just got the stupidest thing in my head. I'm not going to say it. 'Cause
Go on, say it now.
you know that Tom Scott meme where he takes a vape and then
Yeah, that's-
Okay,
as
yeah.
soon as you said meme, I was like, stop, just stop. That's it. With that, Thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it for this part. See you next time. This battle's going to continue, and I think it might be continuing for a little bit longer.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care. We love you. Bye-bye.
Good.